grind starts.
Oh yeah? 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 Yeah?
Tell me more about your day.
Yeah? What
Oh
is
my
it?
god, that's so bad.
Stop. Hey. Hey. Stop it.
What do you currently have? Glacial staff? Just the little spell.
Yeah. Yeah?
Something tells me she wants out.
Maybe. But I tried to let you out 2 seconds ago and you didn't want to.
Well, she has 8 since then, hasn't she?
Fair enough. Give me a second. Jesus.
That's how our dogs are. I don't even bother. At least I try to not even bother letting them out before I feed them in the morning.
Fair enough.
I've been killing these things for a chain, and I haven't even been keeping track of how high the chain is.
Oh.
Real fucking big brain on me. 24. Give me a number higher than 24.
26.
I want to go a little further than that.
38.
I was thinking 50.
That works. J Schmidt 396. I'll be right back.
Have a good one. Ooh. But then again, yeah. No, I don't want to read it. I know the repercussions of what I'm doing. Gambit? Yeah, she's got... Oh, that's HP. Then that's fucking why, you dumbass. Fine. I want to go lower, but... Actually, on second thought, I'm gonna go remedy that situation. Because she's not using anything that requires too much MP. And, like, 57 was enough to continue battling on. Ravenaster. I could have just gone to somewhere like Jahar. If I'd went there, I would have.
A jar?
Jahar.
Jahar.
Mm-hmm.
Jahar.
But since I'm stingy and don't want to waste another teleport stone, I'm just gonna walk there.
Fair enough.
And the extra grinding won't hurt either. You've got the motherfucking right to remain violent. Hollow point cider in my cup. I'll take 25 just to watch your life end. I pray, Father, please forgive me for I sin. Got the sticks of dynamite and dying to light them. God, don't fail me now. Yeah. Using Blizzard should be the last choice.
Remember, parents, use your children for your own personal gain.
That's why anyone really had kids back in the day.
Fuck yeah.
Free physical labor. Need help on the farm? Don't want to help? Don't want to people? Have kids. Perfect plan. At least our sells gambits. If not, this walk is for nothing. Well, relatively nothing. Welcome. Excuse me.
Heyo.
Brian, did you know you could watch the intro and outro video of Minecraft Dungeons at any time?
Yeah. I just like beating the game.
I just like beating the game.
Also, the story is pretty fucking generic, to be fair. It's... This one pillager looked ugly, so everyone hated him. So then he fucking kidnapped everyone.
Can I kill you?
Yeah.
Are you ugly?
I'm ugly and I'm proud. Run
Are
for
you?
your fucking life. What?
Are you ugly?
Eh, pretty much.
Well then, unless someone prettier than you tries to stop you, yeah, you probably could kill him. I mean, that's what Disney taught me.
Alright, the moment of truth.
I love today's day and age where it's like, oh, people are teaching people that being ugly is bad, so we should shun the people who say that. And I'm over here and I'm like, nah, I'm pretty sure they were encouraging you to take good care of yourself.
Yeah.
It's like, don't get me wrong, they never really shunned, like, deformities, because there have been lots of characters that are deformed but are still perceived as, you know, good looking.
I forget what I titled this series.
Why don't you go look it up? You dumb asshole.
I was wrong. Fuck!
Oh.
I think I found the kind of armor Michael would wear if he played this.
We'll know what kind of armor I'd wear soon enough.
You want to hear what this one does, Mike? So this is a... Okay, so later, once you beat the game, new armors pop up, which are basically better versions of the old armors. They aren't unique, though. They're not like the uniques where they get an enchanted effect. And, okay, so
They're
you
just
have...
like the generic armor, except...
But better.
Yeah.
But better. So you have the you have the normal like reinforced mail.
Wait, I thought of the phrasing I wanted to give.
Yeah.
Not so much different armor, just like the person who built its style evolved itself.
Yeah. So there's this armor called the reinforced mail, which reduces damage and gives you a chance to not consume, or no, 30% chance to. Enemies have 30% chance to miss you, and you take 35% less damage. And then you have the full plate armor, which is 35% damage resistance, increased health based off of that, and then I think it's like enemies target you more. And then you have the champion's armor, which is that, but health potion is cooldown is reduced by nearly half. And then they gave it a unique variant. Champion's Armor. At level 122, it grants 10,000 extra HP, which is an absurd amount, by the way, at that level. Health potions will heal nearby allies.
Even at that level, it's a little absurd.
Level 120 armor for me normally is about 7,000. So 10,000 is a huge fucking jump.
But you'd imagine that tank armor would be a huge jump, wouldn't you?
Well, that's the thing, is that the cool thing about tanks in this game is that they are actually designed to be what you would expect. A tank really works when you have a support that makes them a tank. Their armor usually does have a bit more health, but I'm talking about other tank armors at my level, too. Like, if I picked up Archer armor, it'd probably only give me like 5,000 or 6,000.
Alrighty.
So yeah. Hero's armor. 10,000 HP.
No, run.
35% damage reduction. Mobs target you more. 40% cooldown reduced on potions. Health potions heal nearby allies and summons. That is the best tank combo you could ask for. The only thing that would make it better is a 30% damage negate chance.
But
no, 8,768 melee damage sounds good.
But tanks aren't typically the ones evading damage. That would go more to a thief than anything.
Well, it's more of the fact of this game, when you get past Apocalypse 7, where you end up into the Apocalypse Plus levels, enemies are hitting so hard, your tanks need to have that. And that's what Minecraft Dungeons actually does, is that it made negate hit chance exclusive to the tank armors, which I think is actually really cool. The only exception being Renegade, which I believe is 35% damage reduction, 30% chance to negate hits, and then 15% attack speed increase, which is obviously a thief armor. That's kind of like a thief tank. It's clearly meant for high tier play in Apocalypse Plus, because damage reduction is a huge thing for it. Another cool thing that happens is whenever you beat the game the first time, the soul armor that exists, it starts getting variants for all the other classes, because soul is technically a subclass. There is no soul armor exclusive to souls. It has some other effect that it is supporting. First one you get is obviously the artifactor, or the magician, if you will. Actually, fun fact though, there is a difference between artifactors and mages in this game.
Why are they... Oh.
Come on, do it.
That's 3 fucking consecutive stores I've been to. Fuck it.
It sucks the only way to really play in the end game, though, is to exploit oversights that are probably going to get patched out eventually. Actually, though, recently, when they added the 21 to 25 Apocalypse levels, because for those of you who don't know, or you used to only go up to plus 20, and now it goes to plus 25, when they did that, they actually made everything in the game slightly better. Basically, all the weapons got buffed and everything, so you can actually run normal sets now without these insane exploits. Is it still very fucking difficult? Yes, but it's more plausible. Especially soul builds. Soul builds usually fall out at the end of the last playthrough of the game, before Apocalypse Plus. But lucky us, you can now use soul a little bit into pluses. Actually, one of the coolest armor sets in my opinion.
I would imagine that soul would be the one thing that wouldn't fall out.
Well, you see, the problem with it, Michael, is you eventually are getting to a point where enemies are so hard to kill, you don't have the ability to gain souls. Because here's the thing, the reason I thought a soul build would always work is because the main gimmick of beating higher levels is the Torment Quiver, a soul quiver. But no, you need to combine it with a cheap weapon setup to get kills, like an explosive axe or the Fighter's Bindings, which have an insane attack rate. In fact, one of the things people started doing with the Fighter's Bindings is setting up an electric set, getting a set of Thief's Spider Armor, which is a Thief unique, which increases attack speed by 15% and gives you lifesteal, and then you put 3 sets of Lightning Boost on it, and then put 3 sets of Lightning on your Fighter's Bindings, so every single punch has an 80% chance of shocking everything around you, and you punch like 10 hits a second. Oh, plus 50%, so like, 12 hits a second? With an 80% chance each hit shocks everything, and then you have like a fucking 120% damage boost on your lightning.
Okay.
It's an insane setup, and it's one of those ones, one of the biggest problems about Apocalypse Plus 20 on is that you require at least 2 of the same enchant in most builds, which is not only very fucking hard to do in general, but the odds of getting the ones you need specifically are even more rare because they're powerful enchantments and not common ones. Because there's 2 rarities of enchants. Technically 3 if you have a gilded weapon. Because gilded enchants automatically cost more. Same with uniques. Some uniques, not all. That's one of my favorite things about it, is that they're very well aware of what's broken, so the broken things cost more usually. Like for example, 3 powerful enchantments on a normal item costs me 27 levels, but 2 powerful enchants and a common enchant maxed out on a gilded item costs me 33 levels.
Alright, so I've got a quick question.
Yes.
For when I do get the game. Would you want me to level a character up separately to just throw into one of your worlds, or make one from scratch?
God no, we are so ungodly far ahead of you, we will restart.
Alrighty.
Because we're not even in the end game anymore. We are in the DLC exclusive content.
Gift him stuff and just bring him straight up to par.
Well, that's the problem also, is that completely spoils the playthrough for Michael.
I mean, we can play the main missions for him, just let him do all the work.
Well, then what's the point? Because if we give, like, yeah, we can give him gear, but at that point, why don't we just make our own new characters?
Because I've already played through it 4 times.
And I've played through it like
That's
8.
the fun of a dungeon crawler.
Okay, I should reiterate, I have 8 characters on Apocalypse, so I've played through the game 24 times.
I mean, fuck, how many times have I played through 12 alone?
I tend to be played through 10.
Yeah, but most of them haven't technically beat the game yet.
Fair. Also, Michael gets the plus of being able to play the exclusive island realms with me. So, there's that. Honestly, what we could do is I might just play with you, like just us two, in a save, and then once your character's high enough level, throw you in with us. That way everyone else doesn't have to make a new character and replay, and I can still play with them separately with my character. Honestly though,
I also want to say I am not opposed to playing on my own.
Yeah, but the game is so, like, clearly meant to be played with at least one other person.
Yeah, fuck that.
And actually, I'm gonna need you for an achievement.
Why? Which achievement?
I need to beat the second daily mission.
Which question do you think I meant to ask there?
Which achievement? Alright, so, on the second day of the month, with a second player and dual co-op, which means 2 people, obviously, I need to beat the second daily mission twice. And it has to specifically be on the second day of the month.
Why?
Because that's the achievement. It is one of the most specific achievements I've ever wanted to get. Also, Michael, did you hear I platinumed the game?
Yeah. I heard it was also a mildly hollow platinum.
It's hollow because most of the hard achievements are in the DLC, and the DLCs don't have their own platinum, sadly. But it is my first platinum. So, I'm not happy about it either way.
Better
also,
than my first platinum.
Jake got it right after me. Luckily for me, I got it first. What was your first platinum?
Final Fantasy 15.
Oh, really?
And I will never platinum Final Fantasy 9.
Oh, is it because of the 1,000 jump ropes?
Yep. I give it a shot every time I start a save. I give it a shot.
Mario Odyssey has a very similar one where you have to jump 100 times in a jump rope for a moon, and it is
That's only
painful
100.
Oh, it's a lot easier in 9. I promise. I've done both, and 9 is way easier. Yeah.
I refuse to believe that.
Jeremy, talk up.
Let's do some stuff.
I'm still looking through my items. I got a shit ton of stuff last time. Also, there is so a lot of the builds have names, and some of them are very, very oddly specific, and they have very fun names for them. My personal favorite is the Bag of Holding, which is a class that uses 3 satchels.
There's a way to break D&D with a Bag of Holding and something else.
One of my favorite runs of D&D I ever had, I ended up getting this item called the Bottomless Glove, which allowed me to hold any item of any weight, no matter what. I could pick up anything and hold it as if it were an item, with the exception of being bosses. But I could pick up enemies and they would become an item, and I loved that. That was just the dumbest mechanic my DM threw at me.
Another one of my favorites I found on a TikTok, I think.
Oh my god, hearing you legitimately use the word TikTok.
Well, I don't use TikTok is the thing, and I find them on, like, Facebook or shit, but it looks like it's in the TikTok format.
You'll know because it'll have that dumb music note in the corner.
Well, it's not music.
No, it's a music note for the TikTok logo. It's just a music note.
But,
I didn't even mean to start the mission, I was just looking, but this works.
He said his...
wait, are we at recommended level then?
Yeah, we're over it by 2.
We're over recommended by 2?
Our team power is 115, this one's 113.
Oh, okay. This is recommended power, alright.
But the guy said his favorite spell in D&D was conjure animals, and he got to reading the description of it one day and realized nothing about that spell says that they have to be on the ground when you summon them.
Summon chiefs midair and have them drop on bosses.
Well, no, he was saying specifically cows, so you'd have meteors.
I hate. That's almost as dumb as the fact that river dancing in my D&D sessions automatically killed ice dragons. I can't wait to do the fucking ice level, though.
But the damage for dropping, I think he said 6 cows 30 feet high onto an enemy is like 4 d6s.
Hold on, Jeremy. I need to see what this does to enemies. Don't hit him. It blinds them. Oh no, it makes him... What does it do? It's clearly blinding him some way.
Can't see your bullshit.
Or is it 40 d6s? I think it was 40 d6s. Then he said something about upcasting or some shit and ended up like fucking 62 d6s worth of damage. Which, if you ask me, is a little insane.
I want to talk about something that really makes me mad about the soul build. So there's a subclass for every... The soul build is a subclass and it is attached to every base class in the game. Which, by technicality, also includes Archer and Summoner, despite the fact that they're not really considered big classes.
Ollie!
But we do have armor for both of them. We have a soul build specifically designed for summoning and a soul build specifically designed for archery. Here's the thing, though. Both of those classes only have one soul artifact, which is the Soul Lantern and the Torment Quiver. There are no other items of that category for soul. But because just because there's one of each means we have a class for it, and I find that stupid. Alright, Jared, do you think you can handle this level?
I don't know, maybe.
Alright, well, I'm gonna use the restroom, so if
today?
you die, good luck.
Jeremy, do you know what day it is?
Wednesday?
I can ask Mom for dungeons in 2 days.
Nice.
And I intend to play a lot by myself.
Good game.
The format of Diablo is just something I love so much. I will find entertainment myself.
Fair enough.
And most likely I will try to do every difficulty I can by myself for as long as I can.
Yeah, it gets really hard as soon as you get up into the apocalypse ones by yourself. It's doable for sure, you just gotta be slow.
Yeah. Let's lower that down to 10. You were all using 10% HP, which is why you were never using charge. So, fuck me, right?
Yeah.
Where are the... There we go. I wonder how soon I can get to trial 49. Because in theory, trial mode is not endless per se, because it does have a cap at 100.
Yeah.
But you can just keep going back to it. So if I can farm for 3 ribbons really fucking early, nothing will be able to inflict any status on me ever. I'm actually curious about that. Well, no, because... What are the bosses? Because I think Trial 20 is Mateus. The Elder Worm is in there, and that's a relatively easy one. It would be made easier with better gear, but I can make do. Actually, if I'm going to be honest with myself, me getting as far as I did the other day in grinding trial mode, I wasn't being fair by any fucking sense of the word. Because I was just going for the items, get them at all costs. Which is what I'd be doing this time around, but still. I could have done those hunts on my walk back through. But I am far too interested in farming zombies to truly give a fuck. I just don't give a fuck. There's a little detail that I didn't know existed in this game. So there's a thing on the license board called Brawler, which will make your unarmed attacks do more damage.
Jimmy, why do I have like 7 unique items at my feet?
Don't worry about it. Right now I'm worried about this fucking... the captain I can't kill by myself.
Ryan, do we have any modifiers?
Ryan, I have...
No, not yet.
An interesting fact that I think you'll enjoy. So Brawler on the license board, I didn't know that on top of changing the damage your unarmed attacks do, it entirely changes their fighting style.
Oh,
like,
neat.
not massively, they still have the same stances and everything, it's just how they attack is different. And one of Fran's attacks, I swear to God, looks like a fucking backflip kick. I forgot I was streaming. Thank God no one's watching.
Why did you just have it closed?
No, I just had the main menu pulled up with all their faces and shit. God damn it. Pinello, you...
Oh, do you have multiple rolls too?
Yeah.
No.
Mine recharge way faster though.
Is this your build with the broken rolls?
Broken rolls for faster dynamo. It's a different character though, I have the better setup for it now. Acrobat maxed out with that maxed out multi-roll.
But yeah, as I was telling Jeremy, I intend to play a lot of that game on my own.
I should have
Took
this
damage
one.
going in. Ah!
And of all things, Pinello is the most fucking acrobatic when fighting with a pole.
Makes sense. She's a very small person.
Small.
And Vaughn spins at his a lot.
Makes sense. He's a very scrawny man. That's how I would use one.
And honestly, the first... Where the fuck am I going? I missed my turn. Knew I should have turned left at Albuquerque.
There are 3 captains as soon as you go through this door.
Okay.
Question,
Yeah.
because I didn't pay attention when I was playing the game, but are captains in that game as terrifying as they are in Mordor?
Alright, so how a captain works is simple. They're known as the Pillager Raid. And when you kill a captain, it drops its Pillager Raid banner. Picking up the banner will either modify your current level or increase your threat level. A higher threat level means more captains can spawn. Thus, more modifiers, more banners, more threats, more captains, more modifiers, more banners, more threats. And, it's fine if you're, like, playing through a weaker level, because then leveling up your raid will give you a new... at the end of the level, you get an extra chest with an item based off of how well you performed. How many, like, threats... What was your threat level? How many bosses did you kill? How many modifiers did you have? And, they are really tough, because the modifiers aren't like... Ooh, enemies have 5% more health. No, it's enemies have like 180% more health, deal like 260% more damage. So on these higher difficulties,
They
it
have
can actually
70% less health too.
yeah, they can make you have less health.
Interesting.
I didn't have dynamo, I can't help.
Ow.
I had to dip.
I almost died. Oh no, I did die. Never mind.
I'm gonna try to take this health potion before I walk back in.
You get 30 seconds to kill him. He's right there as soon as you come in.
What the heck?
Yeah, that's what I was expecting. Wait, did the creeper kill him? No.
No, I killed the creeper. Oh, he's enchanted.
No, he
God
ain't.
damn.
He's just really fucking tough.
I can't. Eh. I'm stuck. I can't leave.
Run! Also, that's my advice to you, Jeremy.
Let's not stick around in
I
here.
can't.
Teleport to me.
That qualifies as running,
There it goes.
at least I think.
Oh,
If I had
there's
my
a chest
dynamo
down
build, yeah, I'm gonna check it real quick. It's golden.
How did I walk past it?
It's hidden behind trees.
I found a diamond sword. I don't know if I switched to it or not. It's green, so I mean, something.
It being green means literally nothing. It means it has one more power than it would have normally. The only reason I'd say take it is just because Diamond Sword's base enchant is extra damage.
And Ryan,
That and I can put triple, what's it called? The chance to do triple damage and rampaging on it. I can't.
Nah, I'm dead, by the way. I thought I could take on a creeper, I couldn't.
Ryan
How the fuck?
Yeah, I was not like...
could, because I do enjoy playing a game and it just being easy because I've got overpowered shit. But then I like going back a second time and see if I can do it with the stipulations of sticking to what I have available to me. Kinda.
Well, the problem with that is that not all... we can't just give you broken shit, because the game automatically makes it to where if you gift an item, it goes to that person's recommended power level.
Well, yeah.
We would have to take you through level, like, our current shit, and it wouldn't even be our level, it would be like a quarter of our level. Oh, the game fucking maybe revived instant attack.
There's nothing that just, like...
There is no skip button, unfortunately. I mean, we can do it faster that way, because it will still give you items that are like level 20 immediately, and then you'll go to like level 30 and 40 and like really quick, but it would still take a while, and you would get one shot by everything for like, basically, your first few sessions with us. You would not be able to do jack shit. That's why I insisted at least me and you play it together at a starting level. Alright, this time, let us not do a level we cannot handle.
We could handle that.
Alright, Ryan.
Yeah, probably. What's
I
up?
feel like you'll have a much more reasonable number. How many zombies do I want to kill today?
2.
120.
Jesus fucking Christ. Thank you.
You did ask me.
And you know what? What you said is exactly why I asked you. But to be fair, I guess I did only tell Jeremy a number of zombies over 24, because that's how many I'd killed at the time.
I said 26, and then raised it up to 38.
Then I said I was expecting more along the lines of 50. Then Ryan just bumps out 120 out the gate.
Sounds about right.
If we're going with the Price is Right, I think I lost.
Well, considering even my number was lowballing my expectations. But 120 should give me a good variety not only a variety, but a good quantity of the variety. I don't know if this is an oversight or an intended way to grind.
I think my favorite stupid weapon in this game, mechanic-wise, is the broken saw blade. It's such a dumb thing. So first of all, it's a one-hit combo, which means every time you attack with it, it would activate anything that activates at the end of the combo, like swirling or shockwave. But here's the thing. How its combo works is simple. You stab it forward, that's the combo. That's the only time the combo does anything. So as soon as you stab it forward, it would activate your swirling or shockwave. And then you hold it forward, and it just deals a constant hitbox, like just a repeatingly ticking hitbox. But none of those hits count as part of the combo. Which means there's basically no reason to use it, because enchantments are insanely broken. No? You don't want to do it, Jeremy?
One sec.
But especially since
Debating
I'm
if I want this sword or not.
stealing ones from every enemy, I should get a great variety of loot. Also, something I hate about Final Fantasy XII, but love at the same time, buying monographs increase the number of rare things that enemies can drop.
Fuck is in my root beer?
Already.
Jizz.
It's a piece of plastic, dude. Ugh.
That's almost as bad as jizz.
Yeah, that's fucking stupid. That was a big ass piece of plastic to accidentally put in a fucking cup.
Yo, is that bow better than mine? Shockwave. Does more damage. It doesn't have the gilded thingy.
It might be a different bow type, and that's why it does damage. Long bows take longer to charge, but if they're full charge, they do more damage.
Same bow
Short bows.
type. It's just a soul bow, not a bow of lost souls.
Yeah, a guild. It's unique and gilded don't deal any more damage. They just have that extra enchantment on them.
You do more range damage.
No, like gilded and unique
That's
items
why
don't
it's-
actually have a boost to damage.
No, it's not gilded.
Yeah, you're not listening to what I'm saying. I'm saying that gilded items do not have more
Okay.
damage.
Why are you talking about gilded?
Because you said, oh, it's a soul bow that does more damage than mine, but mine's gilded, and I said, yeah, gilded items
I
don't
meant
have
to say
increased
unique.
damage. Same difference, because unique and gilded are the same fucking thing.
Nah.
Yeah. They have literally the same effect, except gilded can be random. Also, Michael, I found my favorite artifact in the game. Let's be
What's
real.
that?
It's a huge fucking like 17-way tie for that. It's a book of enchanting. It'll enchant 2 allies next to you, be it summons or actual players. It'll grant them extra defense, attack, and movement speed, and attack speed, and then give them a random enchantment. Me and Jake were playing the other day, and I used it, and I didn't realize it gave him Pain Cycle. And how Pain Cycle works, because that's a new enchantment for you, Michael, every time you attack, you take damage. It's like 10% of your max health. And after 5 hits, you'll deal a huge-ass fucking attack. That does like a shit ton of damage. And I didn't realize I gave it to him, and he attacked the enemy and almost killed himself.
So I found out something about the Machinist class.
What's that?
Guns don't have an armor piercing per se.
So
They
they
just
ignore the armor stat?
they ignore, along with ignoring defense, they ignore your attack as well.
Why does that matter?
Because pairing it with a foe breaker is not necessarily as broken as I would have liked to think.
Oh, so the gun deals its own power, it ignores your stats.
Yes. And I don't know if the battle lores like play anything into that, but you can interpret that definition into, or I don't know if the battle lores are a separate damage multiplier or not.
Yeah, I get you.
Also, I'm thinking I'm liking the idea of a Shikari Black Mage a hell of a lot more than I'm liking the Shikari Black, or vice versa, Shikari Black Mage over Shikari White Mage. The Shikari White Mage is more of a support character than anything.
Careful, those places have growing. Good shield right now.
But by that definition, my red battle mage and archer would have to suffice for halfway decent white mages on their own, or never mind, because once I have the monk learning the powerful white magic it can get, I can kind of part the system of healing. Have them both have healing gambits, then they just by themselves split the difference, so the MP cost isn't as high. I think I'm going to take the steel gambit off. I am not killing these things fast enough, and Pinello is losing MP.
Oh, I am dying fast.
It's a nice gambit for travel, but not necessarily for dungeon exploring.
Oh, you can just skip part of the fucking dungeon, okay. I'm almost dead.
Oh, that's right, I switched your staff. Could that be... Ooh, do I want to just go with Paula instead? Yeah,
Game, let me move!
I'll switch to the staff. The storm staff
I have enchanted skeletons on me, careful.
for the boss.
I can't get anywhere near it.
Since
If I get
that
hit
boss is weak to
literally
lightning.
by a pebble, I'm dead.
Why the hell would I be scared of him? He can't even sneeze.
Let me use the
Okay.
potion.
Wait, I can keep that gambit.
Hey, you pulled a Jake.
No.
Hey, you rezzed and then I didn't.
I was stuck between two skeletons, to be fair.
Not fair.
Well, for starters,
God,
for what
he
I'd
really
be
does not like
using
me
that
using the
gambit for
satchel of elements right now.
would be travel, party leader, target, scathe.
What's Eve? I don't remember that magic.
It looks more lightning based, but basically just a AoE flare. This game's Ultima.
Oh, okay.
Magic, not enemy.
Magic not found. It's your heavy neutral damage.
Yeah. Heavy neutral AoE. Because shock and flare are your single neutrals.
Wait, shock's neutral. Is electric not an element in that game?
Yeah, but I don't believe shock is any. I have to go to a save that has shock to let you know for certain, but I'll do that after the stream. Ryan, we're halfway there.
Halfway to what?
120.
Do you get anything special for that train?
Other than more of what they were dropping before, I honestly haven't been paying attention. I hear with my eyes.
I usually do too.
No? Hold up. Okay.
Let's go. Your boy got some piglin armor.
Why am I going to Gambits? Oh. So Ryan, I've thought of a, albeit stupid, but interesting way of kind of keeping the same level across the board with my team.
How's that?
I give one of my allies embroidered tippet, the accessory that doubles experience gain, and I typically want them to be the big damage dealer of the team.
Obviously.
And basically use their level. Just grind with them till I get that team, till I get bored. Switch them out. Equip the cat-eared hood on all of them, since they're not in party and don't need statuses and shit.
Yeah.
Then switch the gear, the accessories over to the other team when I start using them.
I think this is around where we died the first time through.
But I found an interesting loophole, not loophole, interesting fact about my 2 damage dealing teams. One is a hell of a lot more magic based than the other. So the team I use to combat bosses will likely be a mix of the 2 teams. No. We want your strength high.
I think my favorite thing about the Hidden Depths DLC was that if you killed a tropical slime underwater, it gave you a pocket of air for a second. That was kind of cute.
Oh, I lied, Ryan. The exception to all the accessories are my 2 mages. I will try to keep a golden amulet on at all times, so they gain more AP.
Sorry, we had a gas spawn on us that died basically as it spawned.
Well, 2
I love being
most
on a whole new level of ascension.
important mages. Well, I guess. Never mind. My black and white mage are in the same team. And then the other part of my 6-man squad is my... Jesus Christ. Does my knight have access to any white magic yet? Potion lore. This is your white magic. Curago, regen, Isuna, and cleanse. Isuna's another one that I've heard pronounced a different way.
Asuna?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's the Japanese pronunciation.
That's probably why Burke uses it.
But in technical, that is the correct pronunciation.
Yeah.
Just like Kiraga. However, Kiraja, that one is, even in Japanese, really hard to pronounce, because a lot of time you'd want to pronounce the J as a Y, which would be Kiraya. Kiraya.
There is no way that is how you would say that.
Well, that's the thing, is that it's one of those words that you could pronounce it that way, and you are not wrong. It's not even like one of those, like, ooh, you're just snarky and, like, smart-assy for saying it that way.
Yeah.
But just genuinely, you're not wrong for saying it that way. We don't need to stick around here. So we can just dip. Get the fuck out of here. Single enemy chases us out of arena, nukes the enemy.
Why can't I find the license for that fucking spell?
I love being oddly overpowered, but still unable to kill anything myself.
Oh, there it is. Kiraya?
Kiraya.
Did I get my accessories sorted out right? Nope. I'd like to put something on you that well, God, that's a decent fucking hit that you're taking for removing the cat-eared hoods. The cat-eared hoods provide 3 speed.
I need to stand back and heal. Chill.
That's you.
There you go. Fuck, that hurt. No, not satchel. Fucking elements. There we go. Death cap mushrooms. The item I need. I'm still behind. Don't get in any tough fights.
Mine.
Well, don't go fucking throwing hands to gas.
May.
This team is so much more efficient at killing zombies. Why is Balthier the stealer of the group? That's not what I...
Envisioned?
That's not what I'm used to. Apparently it's what I envisioned for this save, but it's not what I am used to doing. Shit. Well, let's turn it off the fucking fast mode so I can... I am not used to the fact that I have switched this to active.
Yeah, you probably have enough space to roll past them if you know me. Oh, never mind.
Oh, I got plenty of antidotes. Well, since the damage is a lot more immense than I thought it'd be, forgot Bosch had the Carcata. And
You have a moving platform treasure over there.
I know.
I was asking if you did.
Huh?
I was asking you if you did.
Yes.
Yeah, I have one too.
Of course, my lightning rod just broke.
I only have 2 golden amulets. Well, let's give one to my white and black mages. You can't use it. What fucking thing is it?
Oh!
Six.
That was close.
Not Vaughn. 11, 9, 7. 4. Yeah, you should. Am I fucking? I am fucking stupid.
I am fucking stupid.
Is that all?
That's the maxed out dynamo.
Nothing
I feel an
increases
arena.
his- That's the happy accident. Nothing increases Vaughn's speed any more than the cat-eared hoods, and the cat-eared hoods give me more money.
I feel like this is an arena. I cleared out the left side. Cleared out both sides. Oh, I leveled up finally.
Wait, did I just set shit up wrong? Yes, I did. Immensely wrong.
Treasure Biggie.
I know, I was trying to kill him, but I ended up chasing him with the skeletons. Platform treasure.
Ryan, I've realized something about me.
I realized something about me.
What's that?
I'm dead.
Interesting.
There's only like 4 blazes left here. I think I'm gonna have to keep a few too.
I can grind a hell of a lot more efficiently if I just ignore the numbers.
I need to play less safe now.
Alrighty.
I can still talk to you, I just need to play safe.
Can't wait to get that game. 102.
120 might have been too low of a number.
I didn't expect him to die this fast.
I literally don't know my own strengths.
To be fair, I was using a mage team that was attacking. So that was a little on me. But that part of the team needed leveled for that time period anyway.
You just want to go for the exit now, Jeremy, ignore all the extra paths?
Sure.
I was saying, because I want to say I've gotten a good amount of gear from here I can sell.
Is spawn my
I'll be your safest bet.
healer? Yes. Yes, he
I
is.
got with it, I can't push yet.
Well, I guess I can have Ball Fear on the side, worry about statuses. Everyone needs a little side gig. Right?
Am I heading the wrong way? I am.
There are bigger ones, but outside of Poison and Silence, but those are the two
That fuck you over the most.
Not necessarily. This team can... Because, like I said, this team's more physically focused.
Oh, so silence basically does nothing here.
Except when I'm in a pinch, which is when I'm actively going to heal anyway. So I guess eye drops.
God, I think I think blazes fucking suck at aiming. Alright, I need a weight meal.
Does anyone else? You, Libra. I've got a feeling that that answer would have been a little more entertaining if I finished my question.
There's a chest over there, but I feel like it's an arena.
It is, but also isn't. It doesn't lock us in it, but it is an arena. Don't go that way. Yep, we don't need to. Oh, careful, there's a lot of enemies here.
But yeah, I've discovered a class combination that can make a black mage that can use holy without ruining the black mage.
How does... Okay, so I'm confused. Wouldn't you just want to mix a black and a white mage to make a black mage that uses holy well?
Yes, but then...
Stay in the back corner, stay in the back corner.
Your black mage is wasting their MP for healing as opposed to damage. Whereas if
Would they
you...
not have more MP to compensate since they're both mage types? Won't they get more magic lores?
no. A lot of the lores are shared.
Oh, I see. So those two licenses overlap a lot.
Yeah. Like, one may have one or more... one or two more than the other, but that's almost negligible. Unless it's the high tier hundreds, but I think both of them have access to... Well... Do both of them have access to 4?
I like that
50,
objective.
30...
Me too.
1...
They got really sketched there when those two gas spawned. I only had one
2.
arrow left. I didn't have enough souls to start it again.
Oh boy.
I got really scared. I was like, I have to line this
3...
up. But the gas one-shots me. I need to get fucking lifesteal on my armor. I need like a really good wither set.
The Black Mage appears to get access to one more 100 license point magic lore than the
49
white.
million damage dealt.
The Green Menace. That's fucking stupid, though.
I got a totem of Regen.
If you don't plan on using it, you can send it to me. Hopefully I can get one of a decent level.
I can get...
119, that's better than mine.
But the Shikari class on its own gets access to Protectga and Shelga. On its own. Also guns 5 and 6 for some reason. I guess the Shikari class is a relatively weak class when it comes to single hits of damage.
That is a good fucking gilded enchantment. So there's a weapon, Michael, called the Anchor. It's an alternate version of the Hammer, which is a very slow item that does a single hit combo. In return, that single hit combo is busted because you can add shit like Shockwave to it to do giant AoEs. The Anchor, though, is 5 times slower and does nearly 10,000 base damage at high levels. And I just got one that's gilded. The gilded enchant is Echo.
Interesting, interesting.
Interesting thing is Echo makes it to where every 3 seconds you attack a second time for free, regardless of cooldown. And since it attacks so slow, almost every attack is echoed.
133. Also, something about ranged weapons in 12 I really like. They're an interesting way of inflicting a lot of statuses.
Makes sense.
For example, theoretically, if you really want poison to stick, you could have an archer with bamboo arrows, a something using bombs, because black mages get access to them. Machinists get access to some, and Foebreaker has the access to all of them. But there's a lot of statuses on bombs.
Hey Jeremy. Ancient Hunt, it would be really easy. 91% chance to run into about 2, which means you're probably gonna run to like 17 because of us. All 4, it has 4 hunts we can find, all of which are brand new. And like I said, it would be really easy. It's an ancient hunt with 4 possible hunts I've never seen. We have a 91% chance of seeing about 2 of them, but with our luck we'll probably see like 17 of them.
Oh,
What's
right.
his damage?
Something
Or what's its
also
level?
I was gonna do a low level just so we could trade the gilded gear. I'm mostly in it for the gold because the merchant's gonna give us better stuff every time.
But something fucked my controller.
Well, maybe you should tell it to stop fucking your controller.
Something I just didn't think of when asking you a number was I don't have to zone out to reset the spawn of these zombies.
Never mind. I was about to ask you a stupid question. Not you, Mike. I'm talking about Jeremy. But yeah, what you need?
I didn't take into consideration how fast I'd reach your number, that I don't have to zone out to zones to respawn these enemies. I just basically keep pressing a button.
Fair enough.
And it spawns 3.
Fair enough. So not only did you not consider the fact that it'd be easy to kill them, but it's even easier to kill multiple of them.
Mm-hmm.
Thought times? I think my highest chain I ever got was like 340.
I think the highest I ever went was like 5 something. But I've seen pictures of people who go to the thousands with the enemies that are fucking hard as fuck to chain. Like, for the rare mob bombshell in the Lusu mines has like a 3 or 5% chance to drop the Agu Darkblade, and that's how you get one easy. Well, there's a chest with a 100% chance to drop the Agu Darkblades, but it's in one of the more challenging dungeons. Actually, the most. So challenging, it's optional. Well, so's the Lusu mines when you're that deep, but it's the path to Ultima and Omega Mark 12.
The Basalt Delta is the worst fucking spawn to get on an Ancient Hunt.
But what were you gonna say about what I was saying? You didn't get a chance to say anything.
Oh yeah,
specific.
so if you were to chain like 2,000 of them, would you be getting like guaranteed multiples of them every kill?
No, because I think the chain doesn't affect the Agu Darkblade drop, because I think it may be a monograph drop, which is always that fixed percent chance. Because you've got to do the same with the, very specifically in the Feywood, with the wolves with the face that's on fire. You gotta farm them to get them to drop their monograph drop of Hell's Flame something.
I got a chest on me, Jared.
Okay.
Might be able to roll over to my island from where you're at, or not where you're at.
I can't imagine playing Final Fantasy 15 with its wait mode on.
Doesn't it do what 7 or the 7 remake does? It's actually like pause the whole game.
Well, you see, with 7 it's not annoying because that's only when you're selecting something. In 15,
when that happens a lot in that game.
Yeah, but in 15, you have to stand perfectly still to activate wait mode.
That would be annoying. I've not gotten a
At
single...
least in 7's remake, it's convenient. But I can say in wait mode you can have a more balanced focus on shit. Your spells would be going in the right direction and generally landing in the places you want them. You definitely save on a lot of friendly fire. And I think the biggest difference is that I think all time stops in that game's wait mode. And it's not just the slow motion thing that it is in 7.
Yeah, I still don't like it. I would like if it took an approach more like whenever you were selecting something, enemies just wouldn't do their attacks. If they'd still be moving around you and all that, they wouldn't actually enter any kind of attack phase.
Mm.
But hey, maybe that's asking for too much.
Chest on me.
You're gonna have a chest on me too.
It's gold.
But you have to do the same with your allies, or else that'd just be blatantly exploitable.
Fair enough.
And honestly, if you ask me, I think it's kind of cooler the way they went.
I mean, I see why they did what they did. I just don't like it.
Fair enough.
And I think I've also voiced a little bit of my discomfort with 15's fighting mechanics just as it is. I'm okay with having a few Final Fantasies be action RPGs as opposed to turn-based, but it ruins a lot of the mechanics that give Final Fantasy its feel. Final Fantasy 15 is a great game, but it doesn't feel like a Final Fantasy, just like a Final Fantasy 7 remake doesn't. At least not in my eyes.
7 feels more like a Final Fantasy than 15 in my mind. But I see
think
what
it's
you're
more.
getting at.
I think it's a little bit more placebo in that game because of its system of combat, basically just being Final Fantasy if it were an action RPG, more so than 15, where it was directly like there was no menu. Square was attack. I don't think Square was attack.
Well, when
Yeah,
it comes
Prompto
to
was
basic attacks, the Final Fantasy VII Remake did the same.
Yeah, but it still has that menu that's there while you're doing it.
Yeah.
With 15, you know, whatever character you were playing, their button to attack was their button to attack. Was there seriously not a single ancient hunt in this first area?
I think we missed a part.
Have I geeked out enough about, or have I geeked out too much,
Yes.
I guess, about
Yeah.
how I have 3 different gambit settings in this game now?
What's the city? Oh, like your pages of gambits.
Yeah.
I missed one chest up here. That's basically it, though. Looks like, yeah, there were no ancient hunts in this area.
Like, I could have a gambit set up entirely for travel, and that just be separate, and I not have to change everything every time or turn things off. Just a simple tap or 2 of the triggers.
That does sound like it'd be nice.
Or alternatively, in fights like Hellworm and Yzmat, when you're not excessively broken for them, you can have different gambit setups for different phases. Most notable in my mind would be when you get to the phases of bosses where they double their level because fuck you.
Ah, yes, the old classic fuck you boss mechanic. I remember there was an RPG that had a mechanic similar to that, where there was an enemy, a boss called Dracula, that had an elemental weakness to holy. Well, his creature type did, but he was the only creature of that creature type that didn't actually have a holy weakness. Because he's a boss. Fuck you.
Well, Zodiark just says fuck you and starts getting healed by holy.
Like, part right through the fight?
Toward the end of his health bar. It's like his last-ditch effort.
Did it get you the first time through?
Oh, hell yeah. But not for long. I saw one hit that started healing, and I'm like, no, you don't need to be gaining 10,000 life.
The Soul Sand Sea, one of my favorite areas in the Nether. Actually, my favorite area in the Nether.
226.
Oh, this area is huge. I'm gonna need a bigger weapon.
We're gonna need a bigger boat.
Jaws reference?
Yes. You know what I never really thought about until I started listening to the full Silver Scream album by Ice Nine Kills?
What?
Jaws is a horror movie.
Yeah.
It's just not something I personally thought.
I mean, yeah, there's an argument that all action is technically horror.
Fair enough.
Because most... Okay, so the big thing in my mind that makes a horror movie is tension. So a lot of genres could be just automatically horror. Because, you know, every emotion is what we define it as, and in my opinion, tension is what makes horror. So technically drama would be horror in some situations.
I think basically what you're saying is you look at horror as a subgenre.
Kind of. Yeah, I think that would be the best way to word it. Jeremy, you're heading the right way.
Oh, a rant I was gonna go on but got interrupted earlier. The monographs increase the rare things you can find from enemies and shit. But it also makes everything start dropping pebbles. Which is a piece of loot that sells for 2 gil.
I mean, if you have enough of them, though.
Even then. At 99, what is it? Like, fucking just over 100?
Just on me, too. I got the oddest from yours. Are you gonna get this chest by me?
Yeah.
Let's go.
It'd be like a 180 something.
Could be like the one time we don't find anything in an ancient hunt. And don't get me wrong, I appreciate the gold, but... Chest on me again.
At least I warned the stream with the title.
What'd you warn it as?
I think I titled it like Final Fantasy XII, the save that I do way too much grinding or some shit. Oh,
The grind-a-thon.
yeah. That's why Bosch isn't using eye drops on him. I've got him set to use eye drops only if someone's silenced.
That's not how eye drops work.
Yeah, right? I was thinking
Bosch
about
will really
setting
tell you
up
that.
an echo screen gambit, but then when I got to selecting the items, I changed my mind to eye drops, and I never changed it to blind. Big brain on Michael. fucking zombie just got a 5-hit combo on me. I don't know how to feel.
Offended?
Yeah.
Isn't there a build in that game that's just based off of combos? Not actually like high damage. Hey, finally, Jeremy.
Well, technically, any ninja blade can do that. But on the flip side of that, every weapon that isn't ranged has a combo percentage. Fuck the Worm Hero blade that I just farmed for 2 of in another save. It's got like a 30% combo rate.
Double axe that with a spin attack that automatically binds and chains enemies. Can have sharpness and crit. That's not that bad. That'd be good for anyone who's looking for good AoE damage.
But
What'd
yeah,
you get?
I'm not seeing any gear drop from them though. But that being said, this isn't a late dungeon, and these aren't rare enemies.
Are you sure you didn't get anything? Every ancient hunt should guaranteeingly drop a gilded item.
Oh, I got a trick bow.
What's its guild?
But theoretically
Chance to enrage
speaking,
mobs.
One more time.
so
Chance
if
to enrage
no.
mobs.
I'm sorry, Jeremy. One more time.
Chance to enrage mobs.
Sorry, it wasn't that. It wasn't that you were being quiet. It's just Michael didn't understand. I was asking you, not him.
yeah.
Well, there's our portal out of here.
Now see, that makes sense. A corpse carrying 2 gil makes a hell of a lot more sense than a rat carrying 2 or 5, whatever that was I was stealing from him.
I don't know. I feel like with how cheap 2 gil is, it makes sense for a corpse to be carrying more than that.
Yeah, but at least it makes sense, more sense that a corpse would be carrying money than a rat.
I've got an arena next to me.
There's a chest on me.
I'll head over to that chest after we do this.
But I think one of the best combo chance setups would be the Mesa, Mina, however you'd pronounce that. I think
You gonna
it'd be
TP to me?
closer to Mina.
How did you get up there?
I'm not up anywhere. Just teleport to me.
Or
There's nothing
the
along the way.
Kumba holding the Genji gloves and maybe having another piece of Genji equipment on you.
Oh, I didn't get anything from them because you opened them before I got here.
They should still drop stuff like that, because that's definitely not how chests work.
Well, that's not how those work.
Because emeralds and gold will sit on the ground for as long as they need to.
I spawned and nothing was there.
You probably picked them up as you were spawning into this area.
$315. Woo!
Give it up for day 315.
Honestly, with how easy this farm is, I mean, there are still easier farms, but oh, they only drop 1 experience. Why the fuck am I farming this?
What, the zombies?
Yeah.
I don't know. You're the one who asked me for you to farm them.
Yeah, but then I doubled it, your number, and, well, more than doubled your number. Like, what? 3... Fuck, now I need a new set just so I know how far I am.
Got chest up here, man.
Didn't catch the last number. Fuck.
Damn,
Well-
you are not getting lucky with these. Well, there's a way to guarantee an ancient hunt. Maybe like you sacrifice certain items. Originally, I thought if you sacrificed a gilded item, it would automatically give you an ancient hunt. But no.
Doubled your number,
Yeah, we've been over this.
then added 30.
So you went to 270.
No, I added 30, then doubled. Never mind. I said that backwards.
So you went to 300.
300 and... No. Fuck! I added 30 both before and after. Doubling your number.
Hold on, Jeremy. Question: are you not using these stairs either? Like, walk out and walk up the stairs. Do you just phase right through them too?
Yeah.
Alright. Oh, lovely.
Been nice fighting you zombies, but you're fucking useless to me. I don't even think I saw that they dropped any LP, so even on that end, they look useless.
Oh, an enemy that actually took more than one hit. Let's go. So because of how my bow works, and that, since whenever I shoot 3 arrows, and my arrows hit multiple times, if I shoot one scatter shot and it hits 7 enemies, it counts that as 700% accuracy. And if one arrow hits an enemy multiple times, it also counts that. Since I use torment arrows and they phase through enemies, I'll end some rounds with like 1,900% accuracy. Which just makes no sense.
I think you're a friendly trap, yep. Countdown.
Is it really a trap if it's friendly? Got a thing up here, Jeremy.
You know what I wish there were more of in Final Fantasy XII?
What?
Crystal bugs.
I thought you could farm everything in that game.
Loot-wise, not enemy.
Jeremy, did you not follow me?
I did.
Oh, okay, I was about to say. Alright, I'm opening these chests now, that way you get the items.
So that little fucking
So that was a fucking lie then.
100 hour and 40 minutes I spent on that farm was for 330 experience. But I'll have to look into the damage equation for the bombs because I don't know if they're a similar thing to the fucking guns. There we go. I can English if I fucking stutter a million times. Also, I'm mad that fucking Aquera isn't an actual fucking spell in this game.
Oh, yeah. Aquera, that's a weird way of pronouncing it.
How would you pronounce it? Because the base water spells aqua.
Probably Aquara.
Aquara?
I probably wouldn't have a Sharpay there.
Alrighty.
Because all the others are Curaga. You know, Pyraga.
Yeah.
Not Pyraga. I mean, I guess you could say Pyraga. If that's really your style.
I mean, fuck, we were pronouncing regen wrong for how long?
I mean, to be fair, the word regain and regen are, in that context, synonymous.
Yes, but that's not how regain is spelled.
Yeah, but it would be way cooler if it was spelled that way.
I need to play a more pumped up game after this.
Or what?
A more pumped up game.
You
All
that
the other kids with the pumped up kicks.
Something that'll keep
Games.
me from falling asleep.
Then you're not playing on a hard enough difficulty.
Yeah, we aren't, because we're doing a fucking ancient hunt, and if we played it on a hard difficulty, we'd be fucking killing ourselves. Ancient hunts aren't one of those things where you can reasonably... What the hell? There's a rabbit here. Alright. I murdered a rabbit. Thank you, Minecraft Dungeons. I needed that today. This is the right way. I don't want to go this way.
Also, something I hate about this game.
What's that?
If you want to 100% the game in some sense, you have to do the... I don't know if it's bounty hunt side quest or treasure hunt side quest. But basically, you gotta revisit every area and, like, region. At least, I think, region. I don't think too many of them have more than one. But to get the rare spawn enemies to show up, because, you know, hunting them for trophies.
I mean, what's wrong with that? Just, I feel like it's kind of obvious that for trophies you would need to do everything.
Mm-hmm.
But no, I mean...
I haven't checked the trophies for 12 in a while. I don't remember if there should be. And if there is, I love this game for that. Because the platinum's not fucking easy.
No, platinum should be. Hell in Dungeons, I beat the game on, I almost beat the game on Apocalypse, so like, final playthrough of the game, I almost beat it, and didn't even obtain the last summoning item needed for one of the achievements. Because iron golems are one of the rarest items in the game for some reason. I say for some reason because, summoners aren't strong near the end game. But I find it weird that the strongest summoning item is... I find it weird that the strongest summoning item is locked behind a, you know, arbitrary wall.
No, not licenses.
Oh, I got a door over here.
Vaughn, you have so many free gambit slots. Why the fuck am I not using them?
I don't know, ask you.
That I did.
Ooh. Ancient hunt.
But on top of the top of the list thing for this game that I really didn't know is that there is a way to brute force your way through to a Staff of the Magi.
That was hilarious, Jeremy.
There's an enemy in the Necro Hall of Nabadis that has a 3% drop rate for it.
I think a really high drop rate for what is the strongest staff in the game.
Mm-hmm. And the one that gives boost to ice, wind, and holy spells.
That's oddly specific elements. Is there a reason for that?
Well, the Cloud Staff is the same, except its 3 elements are water, wind, and lightning, which makes sense to the name. But the design of the staff apparently has a lot of shit that suggests it's occult style purposes.
Oh shit, I got a shit ton of stuff near me. Like, a lot of stuff.
But I can't connect. I can connect wholly to the ritualistic shit that goes down in occult shit, but I can't.
The other one's wind and ice?
Yep.
I mean, if it was like lightning as well, I could say, oh, ritualistic stuff for like controlling the weather, but with only those ones set up. But Jared, did you just? Are you wading through the lava?
Yeah. I didn't lose any health. It doesn't do that much damage.
Oh, that's right. We're on such a low difficulty. Well, I don't even need to do this.
Now we still have to do everything.
But yeah, there are only 2 friendly traps in the game. Or, at bare minimum, you could call them non-hostile.
They just have a trap that gives you float.
No, they're more on the HP and MP side of the shit.
Oh, that's the end. Yep, that's the whole map. And we got everything this time. Last time we did an ancient hunt, we missed one chest.
Nice.
Put the eye drops one at a higher priority than attack.
We're gonna do Overwatch tonight.
It can
Get Ethan on. Maybe have Donnie join if he does finish Guilty Gear later tonight.
impede my DPS.
Attacks per second.
DPS.
That's damage per second.
Yep.
You said APS.
No, I said DPS. You heard APS.
I might clip that. I'm gonna clip that. It'll be a nice clip to watch later to see if I was an idiot or not.
Well, whether you were an idiot or not by how it sounds on the recording, I did say DPS.
Okay. This is a really weird mystery armor set, and I can't tell if it's good or not. Okay. So, cooldown, artifacts automatically have 40% reduced cooldown, which is pretty nice, always does. Good mage set. Artifacts automatically reset when drinking a potion. And then gain consumables on potions, when you use a potion. I don't know if those combine well, or if it's like... I don't know. I feel like it could be a really good summoner set.
Whenever we get a tank build going, I have an iron hide amulet and good summon.
I got one too. I try to carry one of every artifact. I'm trying to get 2, but it's really hard to keep the inventory organized. Oh, dude, another battle staff repair. Let's go.
Ryan.
This fucking cog is fucking garbage, god damn it.
Do you have a gear bow?
Yeah, I want the cog bow because it does a shit ton of damage a lot faster than the current bow, but I can't find it in the good chance.
Oh my god, that's actually an amazing enchant for a saw board. Here, let's see if you can make any use out of this. Do you need your weapon to be soul-based? Or is it just a nice thing to have right now?
Which weapon?
Your melee.
I mean, I haven't digged in the resonator on my soul knife, but
Oh yeah, I didn't even think about that. You got extra soul steel from that. Never mind. I'll hold on to this for a little bit.
But Ryan,
weapons. They are.
you couldn't like just set aside, for example, a gilded thing for me and gift it to me?
Well, that's the big problem, is that what makes you unique in a gilded item so good is that they have the enchantments, but enchantments are only good at certain levels. Radiance, it sucks in the early game. Absolutely horrible. But for me, if I had a weapon with built-in Radiance at level like 120, that is absolutely insane, because I can put that on a weak weapon. If that's a weak weapon, like a weapon that just hits a lot, Radiance is broken on it. In the early game, gauntlets deal good damage, which means you can't use Radiance on them. Not effectively.
I'm gonna take a break. I'll be back later.
Alright.
What is Radiance?
Melees have a chance to kill you.
That sounds like something I'd take.
Well, that's the thing. In the early game, it does jack shit for you, and your items don't level up with you, so you'd end up replacing it as soon as you beat, like, one level, because you would go up, like, 20 levels in a single.
But can't I give it to someone and...
You wouldn't be able to afford it. Gilded items cost like 2,000 emeralds to use, and I barely have enough to enchant mine, and I just went through an entire ancient hunt. Which is something you also would not be able to do, because you're not even high. You wouldn't even be high enough level to do ancient hunts yet. Like flat out, it would not work.
You highly underestimate how much time I'm willing to put aside for this grind.
Oh no, you don't. No, in a single night, I could probably get you caught up enough to reasonably play this. But it's just the fact of that grind isn't a grind. It is not even me piggybacking you through. It would be me dragging you by your dead corpses' ankles.
That's why I'm saying take the grind, like have two characters. One that I play with you guys legitimately on, and one I just fuck around with on my own.
I mean, at that point, I don't see why me and you just couldn't fuck around with our own characters and then start playing with the whole group once you're caught up. Because then you get time to learn and enjoy the game, and then when you're at a level where you're comfortable, I can, even if you don't get all the way caught up, once you're comfortable with the game, we can just throw you into the main world and then do the stupid grinding. Because obviously I'm not going to ask you to go through all 3 worlds with me. That's a lot of work. You know, that was like 3 months of work for me, Jake, and Jeremy. Although granted, with my knowledge of the game now, there's going to be a lot less mistakes made, because I know what levels give what items now.
But the account I want given shit is an account I want just for me, just so I can unnecessarily grind the game.
Well, that's what I'm saying, is that, like, well,
because I do intend to play a lot of it on my own.
That's fine. I mean, you can have. That's what I'm saying, is that we can have a character me and you play with for you to get used to the game. Once you get used to it, take that to stupid grinding levels. We don't have to get you to level 100. We can get you to like level 20. But I'm saying, like, I would not like to take a level 0 character in, because you wouldn't like, it's not grinding for you. You would not be playing the game. You could not step within. For some enemies, you literally could not get near them without dying because they have burning, and burning does like 1,000 damage at our level, which will kill you until you're like level 60. Like, I want to at least get you to a point where you understand the game enough to reasonably move through the level with us without dying, even if you can't deal damage. Because you won't be dealing damage to our level until, like, level 100. Because we're on Apocalypse Plus 2, where level 100s get one shot. I mean, hell, I still get, like, 3 shot. And I get 3 shot on levels below me. Depending on the enemy, I'll take normal zombies, I fucking annihilate. I could send you gilded items, though. I mean, there are some combos that are always okay. They aren't busted by any means, but again, I can't give you them at a level that's worth it. I'd have to get you to a level where the items are ranking up to be reasonable. Dungeons, obviously, this is probably very obvious, but Dungeons has a lot of fail-safes to make sure you can't cheat.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just fair. I mean, the game has set up plenty of scenarios where you could cheat, so the fail-safes work. I mean, one of the biggest ones is that this game isn't notoriously hard because they wanted it to be hard. They made the Apocalypse difficulty so impossible so that you couldn't grind it. Because Apocalypse also sets up a thing that makes you want to grind it, which is reroll for rare, which is the coolest effect ever. Which, as I also learned, there's an enchantment that gives you reroll for rare, which is actually just what Luck of the Sea is. Which I find that neat. Did I tell you we finally unlocked the secret level with the fucking cows?
No, you did not.
It gives my favorite summoning item in the game. It's actually kind of funny because there's only one item you while killing the enemies they can give you like crossbows and all that, but once you beat the level, the item you get for beating it is always the same. You wanna know what it is?
Mm.
Enchanted grass.
Interesting.
It's a summoning item that summons. It summons sheep that don't attack.
Alright, alright. Who do I want to take into this boss?
It is a summon, Michael, that is passive.
Interesting.
Actually, I really do like that effect. And I lied, they do attack. It can summon one of three colors, red, green, or blue. Green sheep are poisonous and actually attack and deal poison damage. Red don't attack, but they do kamikaze into enemies and deal burning damage. They don't blow up, but they'll like run at them and they have like a ring of burning. Good damage on them. And then blue, my personal favorite, give a 15% speed increase to all people around them, including other sheeps and summons and allies. And obviously the owner.
Let's turn down the speed.
Which means you could actually just have 3 blue sheep and gain a 45% speed increase. And then wear an evocation robe to gain a 60% speed increase.
Fuck, what am I doing?
And then you can use a swiftness potion to have 110% with tempo theft to get
Fuck you. Not you.
80%. With a cloak to go to 335%. With a deathcap mushroom to go to 350%. And then with swiftness boots to get 375%. No, 300 and that'd just be 400% upright. And then you can be enchanted to go to 500% speed. You could obtain 500% speed.
Take on the first boss with my physical team, because I think this one's relatively a pushover.
Also, I've officially broken the game.
How's that?
I have a llama summon that has glitched out and says it deals 0 summon damage.
See, I haven't broken the game in a good way.
Well, I don't know if it deals more damage. See, there's a dummy in the camp that you can attack.
Mm-hmm.
The only way to get your summons to attack it is if you have a bow that makes it to where you can target your summons. Which, by the way, I think is a cool way of doing a summoner build, that you can only have the summoner build if you, like, you can only really use a summoner build if you have the bow for it. Like, you don't just need the summons, you don't just need the armor, it requires the bow for you to actually use your summons directly. Which is really cool. But in turn, it's really hard to test your strength if you don't have one.
Of all the effects bosses can put on you, like draining your HP, draining your MP, I think my least favorite is make your equipment heavier, which is just basically slow.
Yeah.
They wanted to be really fucking bullshit about it. Actually, Zodiark might be able... No, Zodiark's Darkja. inflicts
Hey.
instant death.
You want to hear one of my favorite fucking, You want to hear one of my favorite things that doesn't make sense in dungeons? So in almost all games that have a damage reflect of sorts, the most common variant of this is Thorns, where you and the person attacking you take the same amount of damage whenever they hit you. At max level, it's usually what it does. For some reason, level 1 Thorns in dungeons is 100% damage, and level 3 is double damage back to the enemy for some reason.
Because fuck you.
Yeah, well here's the thing though, it's one of those scenarios, it's again one of those enchantments that's really good in the early game because enemies deal good damage to you compared to their health. But enchanted mobs, yeah, they hit really hard. On Apocalypse 25 they deal like 30,000 damage. And you have well more than enough health to deal with that. At that point you have armor that's giving you like 1,000,000 health. Actually, honestly, enemies might be dealing close to 300,000 damage. But a single enchanted zombie can actually have to like 15 million health. So Thorns does jack shit. Actually, it's kind of funny. There is speculation right now that the anchor might be the best weapon in the game.
Why is that?
It's another one of those really crazy build ideas that no one can really pull off. Because here's the problem, is that there's no mods for the game because it's a very hard game to crack. It's a problem they've been having. It's why there's no real fan base behind it, because it's such a hard game to figure stuff out about. Because the developers tell us nothing about the hidden stats, meaning it's hard to really judge things. Like Luck of the Sea, it straight up tells you 30% chance when an item falls to re-roll it to be rare. And then if it's rare, 30% chance to re-roll it for unique. Well, there's a similar mechanic called re-roll for rare, which is an effect a level can have on it if you're on Apocalypse, where it'll re-roll X amount of times. Now, it doesn't actually tell you the percentage chance of it re-rolling for rare. In fact, that definition I gave for re-roll for rare is also speculation. We have no idea what it actually does. We just assume that's what it does, because Luck of the Sea does that. And developers will give us no insight, so it's really hard to grind for items because we don't know how it works. So the same problem with that is that new builds are very hard because we don't know how to get an item with multiple of the same enchantment. The idea is simple. Use a unique gilded anchor that has echo and obviously is unique, so it has the encrusted anchor effect of dealing poison damage. Have an armor set that has triple poison increase to make you deal. I can actually check how much those are. 75 times 3%. So 150, 225% damage.
Hmm.
225% poison damage. Poison damage at that level would actually be killing things in like 3 ticks. Because damage... The exponential curve is very sharp in this game. Like I said, once you hit Apocalypse, 1 level up is enough to start murdering you instantly. So, yeah, that's a thing, and people are theorizing that since the anchor has such a high damage output, Echo would make it worthwhile. The problem with it is that it takes like 3 seconds to swing, but Echo would make it to where every swing would hit twice, and you could put something like Shockwave or Swirling on it, which do 2 different things. I should probably explain what those 2 are. Swirling makes your weapon deal an AoE attack at the end of every combo, and Shockwave makes you shoot a projectile at the end of every combo, so weapons that have a 1-hit combo just immediately become AoE projectiles. Which is obviously broken, because... Again, one of those things that wasn't...
You have something that... You have something that can shoot that isn't your bow. Actually...
Yeah, it's one of those things of, like, oversight that became a mechanic. Kind of like the nuke bow, the setup everyone uses because it one-shots all bosses. They have acknowledged that it exists and most likely won't remove it. Worst case scenario, they change how Torment Quiver works. But it's possible to actually make the build without the Torment Quiver. It's really hard to set up. You would need a weapon that has Dynamo and Ricochet? Not Ricochet. Yeah, I think it's Ricochet. Or Pass Through. Basically, you would need a weapon that can hit enemies. It can hit multiple enemies. So we'd probably get a scatter crossbow that has Ricochet or multi. Or we'd get a scatterbow with multi-shot, chain reaction, and dynamo, so it shoots like 10 arrows, and they all have a chance of bouncing to another enemy with dynamo. Would it be anywhere near as good? No, but it would still like 3-shot bosses, which usually you can kill a boss before it hits you with 3 shots. Not that bosses would even be a problem. You can actually legitimately take on bosses at Apocalypse 25. We just really don't like doing it because it takes forever. It's like fighting that one boss in 12 that has like 100 health bars. If you ever happen to remember that fight, which I know you do.
What fight?
The one enemy in 12 that has like 100 health bars, that one boss.
Yeah, he's Matt.
Yeah.
He's a good
It's
friend.
like Apocalypse 25 bosses are like that, but nowhere near as long-winded. Harder than that, but not as long-winded. Also, apparently a removed mechanic was bosses being able to be enchanted, and the obvious reason for them removing it is because some of the enchantments. I'd be fine with enchanted bosses if they had limited enchants, but stuff like protection and regeneration are stupid. Bosses already have insane defense, and protection on a level 25 Apocalypse boss would be like... how do I put this? Literally untouchable.
God, searching through the menu on active mode is so fucking annoying. Don't know why I did it.
So why don't you go to wait mode? There is one thing I do want you to take note of too. Once you hit the R level in this game, unique stops being the main concern and gilded ends up being the main concern. Because unique items are cool, but we already know exactly which ones we want, which are usually the cursed axe and fighter's bindings, with a few exceptions. Because for some reason, basically all of the like end game uniques all have poison as their effect. And poison kinda sucks if you don't have armor with 3 poison boosts on it, which is like a 1 in like some odd million drop, which granted is possible. But you would also have to, the only reason it's that high is because you also have to take into consideration you get the armor that you want. Because the perfect setup for it would be not only a specific armor type, but it would be the unique version of that, and it would be gilded, and it would have 3 enchantment slots, and all 3 would have poison boost, and its gilded would be poison boost. Which you're talking potentially in the billions of drop chances. Again, that's the reason we haven't figured this out, because we don't know how the game works, so there's no way to manipulate that RNG. Although there are people who have
like
found
manipulating tactics.
Okay, I am okay with it as long as it serves a purpose that makes something reasonably plausible. RNG for Final Fantasy VIII cards, I don't like. Like, I don't like manipulating that because that's something you can actually just keep doing and reasonably get it in time. Getting a piece of armor with getting a very specific piece of armor that has the right that is the right unique variant, because most armors have more than one unique variant, and it is gilded with the right enchant on its gilded, with all 3 slots being poison, is actually in the billions of chances, and I am not grinding for that long. It's the main reason no one has a build like that. The only thing we've ever seen similar to that is the Trailblazer, which was a guy who managed to get a gilded piece of armor that had a built-in Trailblazer, where when you roll, you set things on fire, and it happened to have 3 fire beasts on it. Which meant he could leave trails of fire that did like not billions, like tens of millions of damage.
No way.
Talking to Michael about how there are theoretical loadouts and dungeons that are way better than the stuff we actually use, but are literally in the billions of drop chances. One specifically is an armor set. Okay, so it is an armor set, and here's everything that you need. You need the very specific armor that you want, whatever it is. It needs to be unique with the very specific enchant that you want. It needs to be gilded specifically with poison boost, and it needs to have 3 enchantment slots, all of which need to have poison boost on it.
Wait a minute. Oh wow. Season 4 of Cold War already dropped. I didn't even know. New Outbreak region. I think I already told you they're bringing back Hijacked. I don't know what the weapons are. They're bringing a new round-based zombies map as well. called Wire They Live.
Wait, they are bringing, or it's already in the game?
It's mid-season. They're bringing it out mid-season.
And it just dropped, so we're gonna be waiting like a month for it.
Yeah.
Alright, that's...
But if, I mean, I'm sure you don't care about much of the quote-unquote story of the Cold War zombies. It takes place after both Outbreak Easter eggs.
I don't know either Outbreak Easter egg yet, so just don't tell me that and I'll be fine.
You haven't even done D Machina or Firebase, so...
I have almost beaten D Machines, I'll have you know. We were like a step
do
away.
We want to?
Don't worry, guys. Almost is the same thing.
Don't worry, no, not tonight. We're doing Overwatch tonight.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because Ethan's here.
Oh no, I've been feeling a Tootsie Raid mood.
Well, I'm playing Overwatch, and Jeremy already agreed, and Ethan seems to already be in agreement, so... You want to do Tootsie Raid? Good for you, but I will not be joining.
I would join if I knew what the fuck you were doing.
For Honor, it's that one, tactical medieval RPG. I guess technically that's an RPG.
That one game that makes you want to kill yourself.
Tactical sword fighting. I think it's really well made.
You highly underestimate.
You know, actually, that's just about every game I play, Ethan.
What?
Oh yeah.
Ethan said it's a game that makes you want to kill yourself. I'm like, no, that's just about every single game I play.
I don't know, man. You ever play Puyo Puyo Tetris?
Whoa.
It makes you want to kill the other guy.
1 hour and 30 minutes before Season 4 drops.
Do we know what the new zombies feature is? Not like the new map and all that, like the new thing they're adding for...
They're adding a new perk.
I knew it! I knew it!
Which one?
And
is it a new one or is it?
It better be Who's Who.
They're saying it could be double tap. Well, that's what people are saying. They hope it is double tap.
It's not going to be double tap because they
freaks
added
me out. Oh my god, that freaks me out.
What?
So on the new like walking screen, I guess you can call it. You're walking through a desert and you have Orda following you. So that's a spectacle.
Oh, is the new Outbreak region a desert?
I think so. Probably.
I don't see why they would add double tap though, because that's the whole reason for the upgrade and multiple pack level system, is to eliminate the need for that perk.
Crossplay beta coming soon.
In
Overwatch.
Yeah, this is like the 7th time you've told us. Or the 7th time we've been told, not by you specifically.
Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah, no, we all have
Boy,
been
is that creepy.
We knew all this before the fucking E3 announcement about it.
Okay, so you're walking through satellite or something.
Ooh.
I wonder what this is all about.
All
I mean, I got what I wanted from the battle pass. I've got all the war tracks and I got the reactive PPSH, so I'm good.
Yeah, I got all the war tracks. I got everything I wanted. I'm happy they make all the war tracks free.
Yeah.
I guess I'm trying to think. I'm hoping actually. I do kind of hope it's a brand new perk because we only have one new perk in the game so far.
Yeah.
With, you could argue Tombstone honestly, because Tombstone works literally nothing like it used to.
It's 2-in-1 technically, because you even said it's basically Who's Who and then Tombstone.
Well, that's the thing is that it's not even really Tombstone.
It's
the only thing that's
as the primary.
The only thing about Tombstone that's still there is the fact that a Tombstone drops, but it doesn't even behave the same. You used to just pick it up. Now you have to buy back all your shit.
Which is
And it didn't even give you your perks.
Yeah, which I think is fair, because it gives you the opportunity to revive yourself.
Anyways, that is
new
a really
gun?
good-
Oh, this is the new gun. This is the CARV.
New auto?
I have not unlocked it. No, it's a tactical rifle.
Oh, god damn it. I want a new pistol, honestly.
Reactive Krieg variant.
A new pistol. We just got a new pistol.
The Killer Whopper.
It's not a good new pistol.
Ooh.
It's good in Warzone. We got that.
Bulldozer, Alien Infestation, Reactive, Dead Ops Arcade. This is all just stuff now. 2 days left on the 80s Rambo and McClane bundles.
I'm not gonna lie, I think it's a really cool event, but I honestly do not give a shit about it.
Yeah. I don't know. Rambo just looks like he's seen some shit.
Well, he has.
Fair enough. They did Rambo better in Mortal Kombat than they did in Call of Duty.
Well, it's a little different. I think that's because in this game, Rambo is more of like a nice little crossover, like skin more than anything. In Mortal Kombat, he's a full-fledged character.
Fair enough. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. I got the new pistol master in Zombies on like day 1 of having the pistol.
Makes sense. Pistols aren't that hard to upgrade, honestly.
You're the wrong guy.
Because, you know, every single pistol needs to hit like a fucking semi-truck for some reason.
Right.
1911, one-shot headshots to like round 6. Or at least it didn't pass, not sure if it got crypted at all.
Jackal. Season 4 operator.
Honestly, I'm kind of surprised there hasn't been a fucking Siege crossover with fucking Call of Duty.
Why would they though?
Because 2 major platforms for,
Shooters.
what the fuck? Okay. Oh, that new Lee skin for Widow, though.
Oh wow, there's the gay pride thingy. Oh, it's just rainbow.
Yeah, I really wish Soldier 76 was Scottish.
What if I was Scottish?
Fix the bug. Never mind.
Who's chugging on water right now?
Baptiste has a longer charge on his jump.
That's old stuff.
Oh yeah, this is weird. This is still kind of new though, I should be honest. Oh, that's right, they re-increased McCree's reload time.
Yeah, and increased his. I remember when they nerfed the fucking C4 in Modern Warfare so bad.
I thought did they nerf it in Modern Warfare? I thought Cold War was the one that had the nerf one.
No, it was Modern Warfare. They got
Yeah, honestly,
they got
deserved the
increased
nerf.
to
C4 was
30%.
massively overpowered.
I loved using it. Now I just use
Reaper.
Texas.
Reaper lifesteal increase, and
Also, where are you reading it? Oh, there it is.
Zarya got a huge nerf. Fucking crippled her, dude.
Forget what I can steal from this boss, but I know it's better than a high potion. Hey, I've got a viewer.
Hello, viewer. My name is Ryan. I'm not the host of your show. Michael's the host of your show. Michael, say hi.
Hello, viewer. And goodbye.
Congratulations. Congratulations, Michael. I've hijacked your stream. Can you not control your dead zones in Overwatch? Wireless controller advanced. Aim assist.
What is your name?
Fixed initiative.
Bergen? Bergen, you're a cunt. I'm back, viewer. Oh.
I'm gonna be back in a bit.
Have a good one.
I'm not gonna be gone long, Ethan.
Okay.
You better not be gone long.
Of course you get back right when I want to leave. I'll be back in like 5
Sorry, I had to take a fucking mental break, I guess.
Ah, our vagrant princess. Swift has your lust for revenge led you to the Sword of Kings.
Hmm?
Will you be okay?
You will
Yeah.
surrender it to me. Too
Whenever
late
for
to
one
their
character I can
sorrow
just
do
never
those who
find
misplace their trust.
Whoa! Whoops!
There was just a lot of talking I wasn't ready for.
Fran, I don't like the look of that.
This mist. He holds a stone. It controls him as it did Miern.
No, the power of manufactured nethicite is the power of man. A weapon forged by his wisdom, who would challenge the gods themselves. A fitting blade for a true dynast king.
Someone I'm a fan of.
Wraithwall did but pretend the title.
Yeah.
A cub begging nethicite scraps from his master's table. Hark! Evilise hails her true
You'll only hear
dynast
it for
king, Vain Solidor.
couple
He shall
minutes.
defy the will of the gods
Or-
and see the reins of history back in the hands of man. His time is nigh! The new Evilise holds no place for the name-down masker. The stain of Wraithwall's blood shall be washed clean from history's weave.
That's Judge Bergen. Don't get too attached to him. He's about to die. No.
Why should I? I'm surprised they don't let you do one of your emotes during the ending. Or like the freeze frame. Not freeze frame. Victory pose. Like, you know. Right? You know what I mean?
Oh.
What is
Judge Bergen. Alright, Bergen.
Oh yeah, I forgot I have the really fucking dapper skin tone.
Don't care about your stats, you're weak.
You care about me?
Sure.
Yeah.
You're a human. All life is precious.
Except for Amber Heard's.
None except for you. Ruby ring. That's what I can steal from you. It's a 30% chance too.
Yeah?
Why?
So she can walk silently?
I guess, but like, why?
Most people in that kind of position didn't wear shoes. Hell, a lot of ninja attire when ninjas were actually a thing. They just had this like cloth shoe that didn't touch their ball or the front balls of the heel, and it just wrapped over the arc to help give them more support on the foot.
I wonder what Jeremy's up to.
I'm trying really hard to stay awake.
There it is. There it is. There it goes.
What?
He finally let me steal the ruby ring.
I talked about Jeremy talking for a second, and I'm like, yeah, we know. Oh.
There.
Where's Donnie?
Alright, you're blind.
Where's Donnie?
Penella won't die. She's our white mage.
Should have attacked.
There we go.
You guys excited for the Warzone update? They're making a new gulag.
Again?
Yeah,
Again.
What's it gonna be this time?
hijacked.
Oh, is that how Hijack's coming back?
No, hijack's coming back as a full map, but they're making it a gulag map too.
Which part? Probably the middle.
Yeah, it just looks like the center with the pool and the.
I guess it's gonna be cool to see Hijack enough. Well, no, I guess Hijack would honestly look the exact same as a full map than it did in Black Ops 2. Not that far apart in time frame. At least when it comes to boat technology. Guns obviously are way different. Honestly, hell, Black Ops 2 and the Cold War aren't that far apart time frame wise either.
You guys remember Skyjack?
You mean hijacked in the air?
Skyjacked?
You mean hijacked in the air?
That's what it's called, Skyjack.
Yeah, that's cool. You mean hijacked in the air?
Sure.
Yeah, I remember it. Literally. Because it's a boat in the air.
Alright, Bergen. You lived a full life. You were a dick.
It's just a boat in the air, and that's all it'll ever be.
Skyjacked.
Also, Donnie talked, but Jeremy didn't ask the question again.
How do you propose we reach
I
Arcades?
thought he was gonna be here and not just leave again.
What's up?
Are you ready?
Arcades' borders will be well
Overwatch.
guarded for fear of
I'm not
Rosarian
joining.
invasion. We dare not
Why not?
approach by air.
Are you ready for Freddy?
Maybe we'll see that the coast is watched as well.
I'm ready for a night of debauchery.
No, we go afoot.
Debauchery?
We'll cross into Arcadia in the Salika Wood.
If I ever play that fucking game, I need to fucking drink Fireball the entire time I play.
From Nalbana.
I guess you're going to miss the panty raid.
There's a hunter's camp just beyond Basilica Wood. The camp sits within Arcadia's borders, so Imperial patrols there should be
Let's
sparse.
get going. I'm ready.
Getting that far should be half the fun. Let's be sure we go
Just some
prepared.
normal stuff, or classic, whichever you're down for.
Okay. Now, I hope. I was gonna say I think, but I'm not entirely sure.
I'm loading into this screen still. There we go. Oh. There it is. Yeah, my Overwatch has been a little slow.
I'm
There's
not gonna watch this because I don't know how long I'm gonna be awake for.
Bombs inch.
we shouldn't have any cutscenes that I'd want to skip for a while. I will have to. Never mind. I may have to be restarting more.
I'm about to restart Ethan, dude.
I hate restarting. Fucking loading shit
All
isn't
right.
optimal.
So, new
Don't you dare
operators.
say you're gonna join us.
No. So, new operators, we have Jackal, which is the like poster character for this season. One called Salah or whatever, and then Weaver.
For what?
Cold War.
You gotta be fucking
Oh, that's
me.
why.
They're adding a hand cannon as a score streak.
Okay, so Black Ops 3 style.
CS8, which looks to be a AR, kind of looks like a FAL if I'm not mistaken.
What the hand
Um,
cannon?
Hand cannon
it's-
is a weapon. It's a handgun that does a shit ton of damage.
Yeah. I'm gonna save the best for last on these new weapons, though.
CS8 kind of looks like a FAL in my opinion.
I swear to God, if you
MG82.
say the final one's a dual wield PSH.
No, yeah, I wish. Anyway, MG82, LMG, the OTS9, which looks like a SMG, mace as a melee weapon, and a nail gun.
Oh yeah, the nail gun. I know that. I saw that. Wow, Gorilla Jam. That's too.
So that's gonna be fun. The nail gun seems to be dropping on launch too.
yeah,
so-
I'm main that.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for that. Hand cannon probably gonna be added to zombies if I'm
Damn, good
guessing
shot.
correctly.
That's what I called the executioner in Black Ops 2.
What?
Hand cannon.
Well, that's because that's what that is. That's like saying, ah yes, I called this bagel a bagel.
I'm just saying, it's got a cooler name than hand cannon.
I'm gonna start calling the executioner a bagel.
Alrighty.
Maybe I should turn on my sensitivity. Oh shit. I'm gonna scream the racial slurs at the top of my lungs.
Eeks tab's gonna be the hunt I go after, so while I'm walking to Jahar, I guess I could look up his steals.
I worked hard on that.
Biggest perks of playing a game that plays itself.
Imagine being Eham barbecue.
Imagine beating the shit out of me, dying to Ethan so he can kill me right after.
Oh, you bitch. You gorilla.
Go real looking at this.
Crikey.
Can I say that? Am I legally allowed to say that?
I
No.
hope you
Oh, you
aren't
fucker.
fucking in trial mode.
You really fucked me over right there.
Thank you for the Avengers.
It's high noon.
And then I
Boulder.
just I was gonna get a triple kill.
I was falling off, you weren't gonna hit me.
To Jahar.
I hope you like Boulder.
You like rockets, Jeremy? Hey, Jeremy, you like rockets?
I love it.
You brought the boulder up, so I kept blowing myself up.
No, I popped my shield, and you kept hitting yourself against the shield.
Why you
That's
hate
what it was.
yourself? Why you hate yourself?
I know I should have gone from above.
Oh, you can
Ooh.
start calling this some
I do not like Jeremy being up here.
or Jeremy. Somebody will come.
Fuck you. I used my boost to shoot up in the air, but I was in the doorway, so I just shot into the ceiling.
Fuck you. No, 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 no. Now, 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 yeah. Hey Ryan, check this out.
I put that missile right in front of your fucking feet. You should have died. I can't complain because the fucking reduction of her blast radius was like season fucking 1, so I can't really complain. But God, I wish it was higher.
Oh, I'm
Might not
sorry,
be
man.
on
I'm sorry.
Literally 1.
I was just gonna punch you, but then I forgot you have flight on your side. So.
I didn't even have any left. My fuels were out, and I wasn't able to rocket jump.
Yeah, but still at that fucking.
I killed myself twice. Now I have no points.
It's kind of sad.
I can't wait to get Minecraft Dungeons. La da 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 ba da da da.
One of those games that like a mom would be like, "Oh, you wanted Minecraft, not Minecraft." Oh, you fucking bitch! I hate you.
You bitch, I hate you. Hi, nice shield.
Thanks.
Hi. Hey Ryan.
Oh, good catch. I shot the rocket.
That's
Bounce your
how
way.
you feel about Minecraft Dungeons. I believe I'm
Are
an
you
exception
dick?
to that, because I would much more prefer Dungeons than Minecraft.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
You guys want to hear the new game modes?
No.
No.
Sure.
I'm excited.
Super cranked. 1 second
ahead.
timers.
No. One in the chamber,
Oh, I can do that.
and
Watch out for that sniper up there.
you're using the hand cannon as the weapon. And
As
I'm
the-
actually very excited. CTF is coming back.
Capture the fuckers.
That one shot me?
I actually really enjoy CTF.
That and I hit you with my gravity things.
Cunt
Fuck off my
truck
rock.
friction.
Can't touch falling.
That
Close.
boulder almost hit you.
Oh, you
Sure,
bitch.
I'll buy a map to the fucking place I fully explored, because that makes perfect logical sense.
Oh. Oh, you bitch. Just a high homo. Wow. That guy's gay.
Ryan,
Yeah.
bad news. The new Outbreak map is not in the desert.
That's not bad news.
That
It's
fair, I got
zoo.
fucking hacked.
Honestly, I
I
kind
know, I
of
can
enjoy
tell.
it. Monkey?
Yes. Possible monkey.
Literally, I had a boulder forming in my hands and then I got hacked.
Damn it, dude. I fucking hate how tiny these rockets are. If they're not the size of a fucking tank, I can never hit you.
Oh, fuck, man. I hate this game.
Well, that's why you're not stealing anything.
Because you're a gay hole?
No, because he's not wearing the thief's gloves. Cuffs. I can speak, I swear.
Hey, Moira's a dumbass.
Come on, bro.
Yeah. You tell.
That too.
Oh, how'd you get saved? Honestly, you guys know how long that took, right? That's at 9
Too
minutes
long.
and 34 seconds.
Well, yeah, because I didn't priority queue.
The Mind Flayer is also a
Oh, wait, no,
fucking
I
hunt I
flexed.
could have picked up.
I could have been. I might have got
Shit.
damage. No, I got tank.
Yeah, after like 6 hours. If I'm blue, da ba dee da ba da da ba dee da. Somewhere in the world. Turn that fine. That's an ash skin. That's kind of ugly. It's
Like Final Fantasy
idiot.
13.
It's ass. It's ass ugly, but I like it.
Lucio left me. Lucio needs to switch over to his healing helmet.
Oh, I got a jump rat.
I didn't see what I got. Fuck.
How you fucking dick?
I got what I want. It
I
should
stunned
be
you
the...
back! What? Must
You
have
and
been
Ethan
lag
are
on
making a
his
great duo right now.
Needed it.
I think you're just black. And Lucio is not here.
With a Bastion.
Yeah, that Bastion was broken, basically.
He had
There we
coalescence
go.
on him.
Constant heals and
If I just fired, I would have had all three. Oh well. Marisa saw me though. Oh well. And win them all.
Good thing Vaughn's not using his MP.
They pop that shield immediately.
Alright, Mind Flayer. I'm
Oh,
not
boosted
looking
Bob, dude.
forward to you.
Ow, why was I the only one who got fucked?
How did that Bob not kill that Bastion?
I think it was just because of the... Oh yeah, let's ump the temple. Let's ump the nipple. Gotta get on quick.
Gotta piss.
Have fun. Don't die.
Dude, switch over.
I don't want to talk about it.
Ow, son of a bitch! That was dumb. All in favor of I hate Junkrat? Okay, nice.
he's lucky he fucking flies during that. Or at least his mobility is probably increased. There's no way.
Shit. Stupid Bastion. I hate that one spot. Because you can't get on the other side effectively.
Hey, Mr. Healer. Thank you.
Hey, Mr. Healer. We need a healer.
Imagine being a gay person.
Nice, Ethan.
Thank you. Team kill.
Damn, look at
Let's
us.
fucking go. Just don't let him on that point.
No promises. Might get on there. Might kill them while they're on there. Might delete later. I don't know.
I was gonna say that. Anyways, how are you?
But anyway, I started blasting.
That was me, honestly. So anyway, back to blast. Oh, now you want to start healing us.
I mean, he was basically yellow the entire time he was on point. There's a few times he
Ah,
used it to give himself speed to get away, but...
No, there was this one. There was a point where he was just only using green. Not even to get away or anything, just standing.
I'm
there.
green.
But I'm blue. Capture layer objective. Man, his speed boost really does not feel like a speed boost.
New anime pack coming out.
Oh god, what are we? I like look under it for that. I shouldn't have done that.
I don't
That
know
was
what
stupid.
you think you were doing.
Yeah, I don't know. I tried to go stun him and then run past him.
They were all there.
I thought it was just the Orisa and Reinhardt. And the Reinhardt.
You're not funny. The joke was never funny.
Oh, God. Fucking Bastion, man.
Would you like a blanket?
Yes.
I think he needs a hug.
Talking to the
Honestly,
dog.
I'm talking
There you
to Ethan.
go.
I could go for a hug.
You think I need a hug?
No, I think Ethan needs a hug.
Here I am ranting about shit not looking pretty for the stream, and I'm fucking slow down.
I don't know who Slowdown is, but you might not want to fucking come on stream.
No, but
I'll put them on stream. Why?
Michael's fucking some guy named Slowdown on stream.
you know it's a guy.
Oh my god, you can't say that, that's racist.
Male genitalia.
Fucking Orisa, man. I fucking hate that Orisa.
For all you know, I'm getting pegged by a woman.
Still gay.
Yeah, that's pretty gay. Getting pegged. Funny ass name. I agree with the. You guys remember that time whenever fuck.
Did you deep throat a strap on? I'm just trying to jog your memory here. Give me something to work with.
Hammond's Notre Dame.
Donnie's 4K with Hammond as a
Yeah.
martyrdom.
Yeah.
Where was the Mind Flayer? Proprietor? Petitioner? Woo! I remembered. It's the one that
You should not have killed.
I think it's one of these two.
How am I just
That
now getting on
opens-
my rally?
The deeper part of the Henne?
That's sure as hell. You know, like, you say? Why are y'all not on point? Never hear me.
Yeah, everyone's dumb.
Ryan.
Yeah?
Henne. How would you pronounce that?
Henne.
Henne.
Henne?
How would you pronounce it?
Ryan,
You
come back to
wouldn't?
spawn.
I'm trying. I was trying to get away from that.
Misclick.
I'm really regretting giving Shadow my blanket. My feet are cold.
Honestly, my feet are cold too. Wait, what's today? Is today Wednesday?
Yep.
Are your feet only cold on like Thursdays or something?
No, I just forgot what today was.
Then let me dismount when I go too far. It's what you did for the fucking city. It's not a city, it's a fucking village.
this city!
We built this city on the graves of the innocent.
Yeah.
Nah, it doesn't roll off the
Fair
tongue,
enough.
right?
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't roll off the tongue, but I guess that's fair.
GG, hard fought. Goddamn.
Yeah. Easy clap though, honestly.
I had a fucking arenas match earlier today where I fucking was the only person who got killed on my team. We 3-0'd them, and I ended it with, that was a hard match, guys.
Nice.
Yeah. Bunga bunga.
That was the one where I killed Bastion as ape shit, and then he immediately got resurrected after I died.
What the fuck?
Why would I like any of them? Okay, I might like one.
Oh, fuck.
I like the Reinhardt, because he has my name. Wow. All 3 of their cards were only their team, and none of them got one pick.
Honestly,
Did
that
you
was
vote
good.
for any of them?
Dude, I don't know what it is. I'm not really feeling gaming.
Why?
I don't know. It's not really calling me, you know?
It is 10 o'clock at night.
It is.
Yeah, but normally I go to like 1 a.m. easily.
Oh, why are you still... No, you're not.
We could do ape sex.
No, I'm like, that's a game.
You play Puyo Puyo Tetris.
I was gonna say that.
I don't know. I'm not even in a Puyo Puyo, dude.
You could play Live... whatever the fuck.
Love Live School at a festival, after school activity,
Okay, hold on.
PS4 Definitive Edition.
Okay, so first of all, Donnie's stealing my joke again. Also, Michael, you didn't even
Kill
start
yourself.
with the right word. Michael, you didn't even start with the right word.
Damn it.
You started with live, which isn't even the word, it's alive. But the first word in the sentence is love.
Oh.
You can play that one live game. That's the word wrong, and it wasn't even the right word.
I get soda going down my nose. Kill yourself.
I was gonna say that
Hey, what are y'all doing tomorrow?
Your mom.
a minute.
Being off tomorrow and cleaning the
happy that
drive,
you did it.
cleaning the driveway.
The fuck?
Probably
What?
going to get my title.
Cleaning the driveway.
Yeah,
Yes,
there's a bunch
Jeremy?
of power steering fluid all over the driveway, and I'm cleaning it.
Ah, okay, that makes more
Also,
sense.
Jeremy, cleaning your driveway is a normal thing people do.
I mean, yeah, with a hose or something.
Oh, I'm still in your fucking lobby.
You're still cleaning the driveway.
Yeah.
The mystic loading
What
screen
did he
bird.
say that made you think he wasn't gonna do it that way?
I'll let the rain do it.
Well then, what's the point of... Okay, never mind.
The mystic loading screen bird.
What are you talking about?
This is the most friends I've had online in a while. 17, 18 people?
This is the most friends I've had.
Yeah, same.
Yo, did you see the Dead by Daylight logo changed?
Oh yeah, do you guys know Nemesis?
I wonder what too.
Nemesis from
Yo,
Final Fantasy
George
X?
W?
Yeah.
Resident Evil 2.
Yeah, Nemesis from Final Fantasy X.
I don't know who that is.
His
Part
rare
of boss
skill's a
making.
Master Sphere. Nope.
Really?
Second
We could
place.
try-
That's amazing. Okay.
If you want to, try to do a round or two of fighters.
No, I'm not in a really precise mood. If it isn't obvious, I haven't really been on a really like sharp gaming level.
Are you okay?
No,
Do you need a hug?
no, not from you.
I didn't say that.
Are you?
That was
Okay,
the
I know
obvious
the answer is. I know what the answer is, but just the way you said no.
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 No. No. Nah.
I mean, come on. Jeremy was whooping my ass in fighters last night. That's a whole new level.
Jeremy needed a break from fighters.
Oh my god. I'm still shaking.
Jeremy learned the power of pressing a button other than square.
And triangle, and circle, and R1.
I still hate that Jiren's raw heavy as a
L2,
grab, by the way.
And R3 and L3 and all the buttons.
Your R3 and L3 don't do shit. Shut the fuck up.
Yes, they do.
No, they don't. You didn't. You weren't smart enough to keybind.
Bet. L3 is my key charge. R3 is my teleport.
Oh, you have it backwards too.
You're just jealous.
No, you do it backwards. Also, you ripped off my key bindings, you ass.
No.
I did it before. Then I did it before it was cool.
I had this game before you.
I definitely had those key bindings before you. I was the first one of us to have different key bindings.
I fucked your mom before you.
That will always be a true statement.
Too bad I had.
It's because I don't need key bindings.
They'd help you out a lot.
Oh shit.
I don't ever really use them.
Hold on. Shut the fuck
It's
up.
almost like
I like the just the feeling of hitting square and X at the same time. Or circle and triangle. Yo, you play Jetpack Joy, right?
yes,
Hell
it is.
yeah.
That was the sound of a missile coming at you.
Weep, weep, weep.
Yo, what's your gadgets of choice?
Your mom.
Hold on, I'll tell you here in a second.
You're using them. Tell me what they are.
I'm using.
Yo, Need for Speed Payback,
Jerry,
bro.
shut the fuck up. I'm talking to him about his fucking gadgets in Jetpack Joyride.
Shut the fuck up. I'm trying to listen to get back to it. Anyways, I've got Flash and the Magnet.
Oh, you're a pussy ass bitch who uses fucking Flash.
What do you mean? I like him. He's a cute puppy.
I use easy missiles and Magnet.
Oh, you're a bitch.
Shut the fuck up.
What do you
I'm
mean?
listening
I go
to
for
it.
distance.
Shut the
Easy
fuck up.
missiles.
I'm listening to a 2013 Jeep Wrangler seatbelt alarm.
Shut the fuck up.
That's a whole new level of fucking retarded.
Shut up, I'm listening to Subnautica music.
That is not Subnautica music. What?
Hold on.
Oh wow, I got a
Oh.
life.
Congratulations,
Do you know
miss.
what it is already?
Strong baby boy.
Ethan, don't say it because I know I know that you know it. You guys
Home
know what
Improvement
song this
theme.
is playing. No. What?
Oh,
Home Depot.
Home Depot. I said
Yes.
Home Improvement. Sorry. I got my mind fucking thinking about Tim Allen again.
Okay, how about this one?
Oh, I know that one.
It's Coconut Mall.
No, well, I mean, yeah, but...
Yeah, it's Coconut Mall from Mario Kart Double Dash.
They're making a new Mario Party as well.
Yeah. Donnie, that's like saying they're making a new Mortal Kombat. We already knew that when the last one came out.
This is the first place plus results race Mario Kart Wii music.
You know, I would honestly really like to see the Mario Strikers series return on Switch.
Oh, you guys know there's a new Mario and Rabbids coming out? Fucking want to play it. I remember playing the first one. Oh, that shit was busting.
I know a lot of people gave them a lot of shit because of the crossover, but if I'm being completely honest, I think that was a really good game to get people into tactical RPGs. Especially since it had two very familiar IPs. Although I still find it weird that Rabbids is like an IP people want to buy into still. And I don't mean like consumers, I mean like companies. Like I'm really surprised Nintendo rebought in. I mean, I know Rabbids is their own IP now, but I still find it weird they rebought into it for a Mario crossover of all things.
Oh, but I fucking love it.
Yo, I freaking miss Waluigi Pinball.
What do you mean?
I miss-
I think
I miss playing
I'm pretty sure it was
Luigi
in
Pinball
7, it
on
just
the
wasn't in
DS.
8.
I miss
Yeah, Mario
playing-
Kart 8's what I have.
You have Mario Kart 8? No, you what? You don't own a Switch.
On my 3DS.
You don't own 8 on your 3DS.
Yes, I do.
I do.
I will put real money on this.
What money?
The money I have.
$2. 2
No,
and
I've got-
37. 2 and 37 cents.
I've got money.
I wish.
Yeah, I
Let's
got
see how
time.
much. I'm gonna wait to see how much Jeremy puts down on this because I know enough Super Nintendo games to know that Mario Kart 8
Jokes on
never
you,
came
I
out.
already know the answer.
My favorite Mario game is Pregnant Mario.
I know you know the answer, Jeremy, because you know you're wrong.
You're just jealous.
Yeah, no, I'm not. What? Why would I be jealous?
Dragon in 4K.
What am I jealous of? Your virginity?
Yes.
But no, I definitely know you do not own Mario Kart 8 on the 3DS. 100% fact, I will put $100 on this shit.
When do you need to know this answer?
Right now. Actually, I don't even need to know the answer. I can Google. The original 3DS, the new 3DS, the 3DS XL, and the new 3DS XL. Not counting 2DS variants, but Mario Kart 8 would never release on a 2DS.
This shit's unreal. You don't know nothing about these.
Also, I definitely know it's not on the 3DS because every single handheld only gets one Mario Kart game.
Don't know nothing
And
about
3DS
this.
got Mario Kart 7.
I know the creators of 3DS.
I love
My dad works for Microsoft.
My dad works at Nintendo.
My dad works for the FBI. He can get your whole neighborhood addicted to crack.
What is he? Is he China with opium?
Yo, I haven't played this game in so fucking long.
What game?
Mario Kart 8 for his Nintendo Pro DS.
Need for speed.
Why do you
Honestly, I'm
have
thinking
that?
about deleting mine.
Why?
Because I never play it.
I can't even get it
Doesn't
again.
mean you should delete it. What if we play it one day?
I will be 100% honest with you right now. If you play that game as a group again, I will not join you.
I will not join you.
When it comes to a racing game, I am more in the party category than the just standard racing game.
What about Mario? You know what? We should, like, one time when we...
Were you about to say what about Mario Kart?
No, I was gonna say we should play Mario Kart together.
Honestly, if one of us gets Mario Kart for the Switch, like the Deluxe Edition, I will happily play it.
I forget how to change cars on the fly.
If I had the money, I'd buy it and just fucking ask Taylor for her Switch, but can't do that right now.
I'll get it.
Because I don't have the, I have the money for it, but I don't have the reasonable ability to buy the game, nor do I have the Switch.
Shut the fuck up and listen.
You just got coconut mauled.
Send this to your friends so they can get
So you can totally coconut maul them.
iPhone users when a 5-year-old is getting absolutely mauled by a pit bull. What the hell doing?
Why are you hitting a woman? You can shut the fuck up and watch this goddamn combo.
Jeremy over here trying to challenge my knowledge of stupid Nintendo games.
Yes.
Pregnant Mario. I love that game. Shut the fuck up, I'm listening to Giovanni. Golden Wind.
Super really got that.
What the fuck is... Hey, no. What the fuck is that?
That's the 2016 Subaru Legacy startup chime.
I didn't know that.
Shut the fuck up, I'm listening to penis music. Sector sweep.
So, hey Ethan,
Hey, Woody.
if you're such a big fan of Pregnant Mario, who is the creator?
I don't fucking know.
That's what I thought, you pussy ass bitch. You know nothing about stupid Nintendo games.
Alright, who was it then?
More Lanjo?
Okay, did you have to look that up?
No, it's common knowledge.
Oh, I forgot I had the
Liar.
badass fucking Goku on my fucking skyline.
The broken skyline.
That broke.
Broken Skyline was the name of a poem I wrote once.
Are we ever gonna change the theme to the messenger chat?
What do you mean, are we ever going to? We just changed it like 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago? That was 2 weeks.
Maybe
I don't
3.
know. How long
Probably
do they
less.
stay? I remember
Usually a
last
month
time.
or 2.
Oh.
And I think the flags stayed for like a month and a half.
Oh.
Hell, the UN was there for like the entire UN thing, not just when we were all the first countries.
It was there for a
that whole
long
thing.
time.
Like 3-4 months maybe. We've almost had that one since Christmas.
I like Christmas.
That reminds me, do we have group Christmas plans this year?
Of course you do, you're a child.
As of now.
Because like with everyone rounding up to a point where they're all gonna have jobs and money, we might be able to do another gift exchange.
Or Secret Santa.
We don't do Secret Santas, we just do normal gift exchanges.
I don't even know what the hell Secret Santa is. I've just heard it.
Everyone randomly given another person in the group, and you get that person a gift, but they don't know who it's from.
So wait, then how is it done?
One person who is basically not part of it, which would probably end up being me, would give you all your individual names. All the presents would then be given to me, and I would make sure they're put where they need to be so no one knows who had what.
Okay, I see.
There would have to be one person not involved, though. Which, again, it'd probably be me, because I'm probably gonna try to get a gift for everyone.
Oh.
Didn't I get you Black Star Dragon Balls?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Forget
Ryan.
new wraps.
Ryan, what jetpack do you use?
Primarily the bubble one, because it makes the least amount of, like, shark noise.
What? Shark noise?
Sharp.
Oh, shark.
High peaking on a, triple level.
Oh, I use the helicopter.
Oh yeah, I guess I also have added some more since I last played.
It's not the red berries. I mean, like the actual helicopter one.
Yeah. I barely ever got to use the Wave Rider. I never got that fucking thing when I would hit a fucking vehicle.
Oh, I got it. No, okay, so I think I accidentally got it for free. I don't know how, but just like one
There was
day,
an event where you could get it. That's how I had it.
I just clicked on it once, and then it just gave it to me.
Yeah, I think that's how the event worked. Simple as that.
Yep.
But, oh no, I didn't use a magnet for the longest time because I started with a vehicle. That's why I'm so, like, passionate about the vehicles, because I would try to just be in that one vehicle the entire time.
Well, yeah, what else are you supposed to do when you're in a vehicle?
Well, I mean, like, I would intentionally go to the point of mastering the
else.
vehicles alone and not the actual core gameplay.
I know what else I could do with you.
That's why I think the Badass Hog is so good, because unlike other ones like Prophet Bird and Mr. Cuddles, which are also really good for distance gaining, they, their zapper patterns are to a point where eventually you could get something impossible to go through. Badass Hog is set up to where you always have the right amount of space.
Nah, I wouldn't say that, because recently I just had the Badass Hog, and there was a couple that were impossible to go through.
I highly doubt that. I think you just judged wrong on the jump.
One of my strategies for whenever I get it, I just kind of click, or like light tap it.
Light
But
tapping
that
is okay, but once you get to the really fast speeds, you kind of always want to hold. Not all the way, though, because usually they're spaced out evenly enough to where if you hold all the way, you'll always hit a zapper.
Also, there's been a bug for this game. I think it just happened. It was for the Ghostbusters event, and I still have the Ghostbusters vehicles, but I didn't ever actually buy the pack or anything for that. So I'm just gonna leave it be for now until like another event comes out and it has to change.
Fair enough. I've always thought the crazy freaking teleporter was always kind of not bad, but definitely not as good as everyone acts like it is.
I love it, but I hate it as well. Just because like sometimes, like you're at the mercy of just wherever the hell it wants you to go. You have no control over it. So,
Yeah, I mean, I think it's just that fact of like, yeah, you can get kind of skilled with it, but just like the grav suit, eventually, just because of how fast you're going, it becomes impossible to use. Unlike Mr. Cuddles and Prophet Bird, which, assuming you have the right strat, you'll always be able to avoid
Although
what
I
you need.
I really fucking hate how weird the hitbox is for the crazy, or the, not the, no, yeah, the crazy freaking teleporter, and...
Yeah, because it's bigger than the teleporter itself.
No, it's smaller.
Is it?
Yeah, the crazy freaking teleporter is small.
I thought it was the size of the energy around it.
No, it's the size of each character.
Really? That's it?
Yeah, just about.
I still think Profit Bird is the best one.
Yeah. I think
For
it is
both. For both usability and fun. I don't think the Badass Hog is fun to use, I just think it's the best one to gain distance with.
Second fucking time that's happened. Okay, so...
Little Stomper's kind of good too.
It's alright.
It's definitely... I don't think it's fun to use though.
Yeah. What the... I love the Terror Dog, which is a skin for it, and if you fly all the way up to the top, and then just repeatedly tap, it looks like Barry is just teabagging the dog.
Fun.
Try
I think there's anything else. Wave Rider, it's okay. I don't think it's an amazing vehicle. It's fun. It's definitely the most fun to use.
Definitely. I do love the submarine though. Skin for it. I want it. So I'll probably get it.
I don't think I ever saw the submarine skin.
Oh, it's for the Slug 4, I think. Speaking of the Slug games, I have one of them. It's Slug 7. Or Metal Slug, that's what it's called. Metal Slug 4. I have Metal Slug.
This was like the Slug games. Metal Slug, that's a great arcade game, dude. I played the original at that, one place we went to, Jeremy, down in Springfield. Why did I forget its name?
I have
1984.
I have the 7th of the series on the DS, and I just found it one day. I don't know where, I just had it after finding it. And then there's one character that you can talk to, and it's like this chick. I don't know what the whole point of adding her for.
There is one game I played as a child I absolutely loved. It was one of those games that when I finally played it as a slightly older kid, I still loved it. And I need to find it again for the DS.
What is it?
Michael, do you know what I'm talking about? Nope.
I can finally remove this from my screen. The Guilty Gear Strive Open Beta. You know why?
Because you own the full game?
Yes, and I'm very happy about it.
Nice.
Michael. Rocket Slime.
Yeah.
Best game ever for the DS. Definitely best spin-off of any series I've played.
I want Slime Rancher.
Okay, wait, what's it called?
Rocket Slime. It's a Dragon Quest spin-off. And it has zero fucking things to do with fucking Dragon Quest.
It's got the
It is
Slime?
it's literally a tank battling game, but it
Hey,
does not
Jeremy.
work the way you think it does.
Do you want to do 1v1s in For Honor so I can get this craze out of my head?
Oh,
God damn
I
it.
really don't like.
You don't have
RVs.
to. That's why it was a question if you wanted to. You don't have to.
Yes, you do, Jeremy. It's not a question.
Huh.
Okay, if
Oh,
Mind
it's
Flayer didn't
Japanese.
have anything interesting.
Made by Square Enix?
Does... What was made
Oh,
by
it's-
Square Enix?
Dragon Quest Heroes Rocket Slime. Okay.
Everything was created by Square Enix, Michael. Like, literally every RPG on Nintendo ever was made by Square Enix.
Fair enough.
1v1s
Fair
were
enough.
ruined for me in that game.
What was the Telltale style game they did?
Didn't they do Minecraft Dungeons?
What?
Not Minecraft Dungeons, Minecraft Story Mode?
Oh, I played
No,
that.
it was before that.
When they made a second game of that, I was super confused, because what are they gonna do with the second?
Whatever the fuck they want. It's the interesting thing about fantasy stories.
When's Minecraft Dungeons 2 gonna?
Here, I'll actually look that up real quick.
Please no.
It's actually a planned game.
Oh.
Fuck.
Well, it's not necessarily planned, but they have said they're completely willing to do it.
It's up in the air.
Also, Ryan, something I do love about the Prophet Bird is whenever you eat coins, the bills start flying out. So, like, if you don't eat any bills, no bills will fly out. But if you start eating coins, the right amount of coins will turn into bills. That's cool. Neat little detail. Do you know what the Prophet Bird shoots, like, specifically? It shoots, I think, 18 or 19 something $100 bills. I'll look it up real quick. Not looking.
Yeah, that sounds right.
And it says
New season.
the most useless, or truly the most useless. Fuck, I'll just wait. I'm not gonna explain it, not yet at least. Guys, I'm gonna put my cat on the mic.
That ain't your fucking cat.
Do it again. God.
New season.
I really hate is the fucking piggy.
Yo, what the cat's doing?
Nah, what that dog doing?
I wonder who this new hero is.
Also, who is that after Yaj or something coming to Smash? Who's that? Oh, Crash, that's who.
It better be. That's just a fucking. That was a fake leak I sent you guys.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah, why would they reveal Crash right after they revealed the next character? Alright. I don't doubt Crash to be the next character. Crash did just get a brand new game. Honestly, I thought he was going to be this character. I still don't doubt him being the next one, though. And if I'm right, they plan for it to release on August.
Oh no, I feel like Crash would be cool, but so would fucking Ratchet and Clank, dude.
No, Crash.
No.
You don't think Ratchet and Clank would be cool? I think Ratchet.
I believe we would. I think it'd be cool, but I would believe we'd get Crash or Spyro sooner. And I don't think we're going to get Spyro because he not only is a Dead series himself, but he also went on into another Dead series right after his series ended.
Skylanders was dope, though.
But it was part of the Toys to Life fucking craze, and it died out really quick. Well, actually, Skylanders didn't, but the Spyro phase of it died after the first game. Awkwardly enough, they didn't even make Spyro the main character.
Right.
Even in his own game.
They made the player his the main character.
Yeah. Anyway, now, honestly, I do genuinely believe Crash will be the next character. Everyone thinks it's going to be Waluigi because they still think they're going to make it a first-party character. I don't think it's impossible because they've given us first-party characters since the Fighters Pass 2 started. But, there's already really good word of a potential Fighter Pass 3 too, so if we don't get a first-party character as the final slot or Crash, I still think it's fully possible. Also, a third Fighter Pass for Smash. I honestly think Ultimate might be the last game. I think they might just make it a living game.
Honestly, with the name alone, it makes sense.
Just keep updating DLC.
That's what a living game is, yes.
I didn't know that. Thank you very much.
Like Destiny 2. It's a game that isn't going to get a sequel because they're just going to keep making it a new game.
Which is what Destiny 1 was supposed to be.
And then Destiny 2 came out. And Destiny 2 does it better. It still has a decently sized dedicated fan base. I'm not going to say large, because it's honestly kind of abysmal, but in reference to what Destiny 1 had.
Why would I make it a car?
Minecraft's been a living game for fucking ever.
God knows how long. Yeah.
Fortnite's been a living game for most of our...
Minecraft's about to be basically a new game.
What is?
Yeah, Minecraft. Minecraft 2 is confirmed, by the way.
That's ridiculous.
Terraria 2 is confirmed as well.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
But the thing about it, okay, I want to put air quotes around
They're never
Minecraft
gonna
is
have
confirmed.
the touches. They're never gonna have the same feeling.
Okay, I want to put air quotes around the number 2, a non-direct spiritual successor to Minecraft. So Minecraft 2.
So Minecraft 2.
Yeah, how do you make a... of course it's not going to be a direct sequel. There's no story to Minecraft.
There's kinda.
Yeah, kind of.
No?
Kind
Yeah.
of.
The only lore that exists is the end credits, but most of the words are censored, and even so, it's very vague.
You wake up in the middle of nowhere, you survive, you kill a dragon. Boom, lore.
Boom.
Lore needs to
That's
have
not
some kind
lore,
of
that's a
description.
story.
Have you not seen a single episode of Game Theory's videos on that?
Okay, well, you also need to consider half the stuff Game Theory is expecting are things that we already know the origins of and know there are no story behind. Like the Enderman,
Yes.
which we know has no story.
Have no story.
Yeah.
How? They're literally the old builders, I guess you could say.
And beyond the Game Theory, did you know that beforehand?
Sure didn't.
Yeah, exactly. No one did, because same thing happened with Five Nights at Freddy's. Its story is made by Game Theory, if we're being real.
Honestly.
Like, Scott didn't know what he was doing until the 4th game. Well, he kind of did with the 3rd game, but if you know the story now, you know the 3rd game is jack shit.
There's a couple
It is-
pieces of interesting stuff, though.
It is nice. Scott has been very directly retconning a lot of the stuff in the previous games, but still tying them into the lore, like the name of the first 2 guards actually being the name of 2 of the murder victims.
Why is it taking so long for Security Breach to come out?
Because they want to make it a good game.
Yeah, but see what happened, what they did with Cyberpunk. Look what they did with my boy.
Cyberpunk still released early.
And was a bad game. Well, I wouldn't say bad game. but
It was a
really
bad game.
I mean, it was.
You can't say if you ignore the bugs and glitches, because the bugs and glitches are what make it a bad game. I take it like this. Honestly, I'm okay with this big and ambitious of a game taking this long, because we've gotten nearly every other game early.
Okay.
Okay,
Hell,
yeah,
FNAF 4 was supposed to release on Halloween. You want to know what released on Halloween?
Your mom.
It's DLC. The game came out in like June.
Yeah, June's a fucking scary month.
Okay, okay, I actually found that kind of funny. Yeah, good job. I like that one. That was a good one. I enjoyed it. 10 out of 10. 9 out of 10.
Shut the fuck up!
Solid 8.5. Solid 8.5. Good job, Ethan.
Thanks.
Yeah, no, I mean, basically every game came out early. In fact, we've seen what happens when Scott rushes a game intentionally, like FNAF World.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
And to be fair, FNAF World, when polished, was a good game. Like, you know, and also he's working with a company that's not his own development. He's working with Steel Wool.
Yeah.
In Universe Steel Parasol, but yeah.
Didn't he also work with the... Didn't he also work with the people that made... Elf Wanted? Wait, wasn't that made by Steel Wool as well?
Yes, Steel Wool. Steel Wool is making the new generation of games.
Steel Wool is an actual real thing.
Yep. In Universe, they're called Steel Parasol.
Disconnected player.
No, it's not called Steel Parasol. It's called like Silver Parasol or something.
Parasol.
This kid.
Also, Scott made himself canon to the game, which is hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
Bad.
Also, I really love that story of how fake Scott Cawthon made the games. Like, it's Inception, sort of.
Thank you for repeating me.
No, like,
You're welcome.
no, what he did as canon into the story.
Yeah.
That is literally what he just said.
Yeah, so I like that Scott made himself canon to the game, which then turned on infers that the games themselves were canon. Although the games aren't canon at the
Yeah.
same time.
Well,
It's one of those things of
they're said to be
games.
based off of-
The games themselves exist, but until we have solid proof that those games are what the games we played, we won't know. Because Help Wanted doesn't distinctively say that the games that we're playing are identical to the ones that Scott's filler made. So
Okay.
we'll see when Security Breach comes out.
When is it said to come out this year?
Still has not been announced. Scott's been very smart about it. He has never even put a month on it. It's still TBD.
Except for 2021 is all it says.
Yes, but honestly, I wouldn't even doubt it if we don't get it this year.
What
Scott has
happened
always
with
been, ever
Finding
since
Isaac?
FNAF World, he's been very particular about polishing his games.
Oh,
Was
speaking of
World-
his games, I think I'm gonna get Help Wanted. Just so next time when I come over, we can play it.
Fair enough. Next time you come over, we're also going to play Puyo Puyo Tetris.
Yeah.
What are you saying, Michael?
I honestly don't remember.
Something about FNAF World.
Oh yeah, was it rushed?
Yeah, fair. Well, the game, it wasn't really rushed, but Scott wanted to release it by a certain date, and he just thought what he was going to release would be enough. It wasn't that the game itself was bad or bugged or anything, but it was missing a lot of the content he promised.
Mm-hmm.
Like a 3D overworld. If you remember when the game came out, it had 2D overworld sprites.
Yeah, it was pretty much like a Pokemon.
Animations weren't bad, but they just weren't as fluid as you would expect from Scott, who has made some pretty stellar animations. I mean, although Springtrap's jump scare was really lackluster, it was still really well animated. It was especially lackluster from the fact that Scott comes from an RPG background. His whole past before Five Nights at Freddy's was making RPGs. I mean, The Desolate Hope is his biggest series before then, and that's what it is. Maybe it's not turn-based, but those kind of animations aren't new to him. In fact, FNAF World reeks heavily of his original design for Desolate Hope. In fact, Desolate Hope main character, Coffee, is actually a playable character.
It's a nice touch.
Yeah.
Only after the Halloween update, though.
It's actually, misconception, it's not a Halloween update. It is considered the V2 update.
Okay.
It just happens to contain a lot of the Halloween characters and happen to release very close to Halloween.
Coincidence? Probably.
Very much so. Yeah.
Coincidence? Probably.
Yeah, I think honestly, it only lines up so well because that's when the update was finished, and we got all Halloween characters because those are the only ones that weren't in the game yet.
Although
Happy
if you
little
really-
accidents.
If you could change a character in the Ultimate Custom Night with a character that wasn't in Ultimate Custom Night, who would you change out for?
Change out Trash and Gang for a different FNAF World rep.
Like,
I don't think DD is a good. Well, okay. I like DD's character mechanic. I don't like DD as the character who does it.
I don't even know where the hell Lolbit came from.
Lolbit's from FNAF World.
Yeah, I know that, but I mean, like, what was... I know she was the shop and whatnot.
I think Dee Dee's my favorite character in Ultimate Custom Night.
The thing about it is you could have made it #1 crate and everyone would have loved it.
Oh, I fucking love #1 Crate. If you don't like him, then go to hell.
I like
Just
#1 crate. Just been around. I especially love that when you boot up the game, you get jump scared by her. Her. I'm going with her.
I'm just gonna...
I'm sticking to my mistake.
Yep. That's like that one clip of me. Jeremy, I want you to make me feel all warm inside. Actually, no, yeah. I want you to make me feel all warm inside.
I want to see where this
The
goes.
horse.
Go to the Twitter, Michael.
I just fucked the horse.
No, that's the mentality behind it. I want to see where this goes.
But,
Also,
yeah, no, I want
Ryan-
another FNAF World rep.
Thank you for retweeting the clip.
Honestly,
Oh, no
if
problem. I had the clip myself. I retweeted it because I didn't want to clip it. I didn't want to edit it myself.
Oh, what do you mean you had that clip? The
I saved
clip?
Jeremy's stream.
Ah, okay.
What clip?
Jiren's colors based off of his destroyer. They look fucking retarded. Also, there are a lot of references in those colors. I did not realize.
Just
What
in the
color
color
is he?
twos, really.
I mean, yeah, I didn't know a good amount of the Gokus all had blue geese.
So wait, what was so funny about that? What color
Look at
is
the
he?
clip.
Well, I saw it, but I just didn't
Because they
understand.
look stupid.
Yeah, it does not suit him whatsoever.
Have
Jared's
you
this
watched Dragon Ball
big-
Super?
Jared's this big, bulging alien dude who's like the most powerful person in his universe, even stronger than his god of destruction. With
Okay.
rainbow colors.
It's also
Yeah.
really funny because his actual character is very secluded, kept to himself, and doesn't trust other people. So to have a very flamboyant costume is very dualic.
I'm gonna be honest. I have to take a shit.
Then go take a shit.
Shit your pants.
Huh. Don't go. Do it now.
Shit your pants.
Shit your pants on stream. Do it now.
Okay.
How does one go about having lightning arrows?
What do you mean?
How does one go about imbuing their arrows with lightning?
That's like Michael, that's literally like asking me how the fuck does magic work.
Ryan, I'm on a streak like you, where all I'm getting is clothing
Ooh.
from the wheel.
Why are you on GTA right now?
Because I'm
Why
bored.
didn't you tell me you were going on GTA?
Because I felt like you were having too much fun in Need for Speed.
Not really, I'm just making already out of money.
Thank you.
There is a problem, I think. I didn't get one. Of whatever you got.
I'll have what he's having now.
Now!
You know what we should do sometime soon?
Get together.
Fuck a horse?
On Rec Room.
Fuck a horse together on Rec Room?
Yo,
Yes.
what the heck?
Fuck your mom who is a horse together on Rec Room. There we go, mix all four.
Oh, there you go. Ryan's got the idea.
I'd clip, but not in game.
I got you. I have so many clips I need to go through, I just keep putting them off.
I'll go see if I have any extras right now. The video's almost done. Honestly, I might upload it at 20 minutes. Just better wait for 25.
Subtitles or no?
No, that's too much work right now.
I thought you were
it'd be
uploading
impo-
parts.
It would be... it's not reasonably possible for me to put all the time in for the subtitles while still getting new clips. And if I try... Like, I can't balance them out to be even because if I don't put enough time into subtitles, I'll be getting more clips than I can actually edit. And the video will just be indefinitely long. The Burmese paradox? A task that takes longer than the items are given to you to produce the item.
Words that mean things.
Me eat orange, me eat orange, you give orange.
Me eat you, give orange, you eat me, give you orange.
Wake up, eat hot chip.
Wake up. Wake up.
Wake up.
Wake up.
Run.
Wake
Run.
up.
Run. Run.
Wake up.
Run.
Wake up. Wake
Bread.
up. Bread.
Run. You didn't
Just gonna
thumbs up.
solemn. Yeah, I'm gonna
didn't
solemn
thumbs up in the
conclude that
back.
everyone. Yeah, I'm gonna solemn conclude that everyone thumbs up when they
If
said
you
bread.
didn't do it, I'm gonna reach through the mic and grab your fucking throat and just rip it out.
Harder,
Yeah,
Daddy.
can you like do that, but like grab my other throat?
The one next to his asshole.
Choke me.
I'd come back to someone ear raping saying, fuck me? Thank you, Jared.
That wasn't me.
I don't know, I just wanted to say your name.
Fuck a horse
Your
with a
name?
drunken sailor. Fuck a horse with a drunken sailor. Fuck a horse with a drunken sailor. Early in the morning.
I don't want to be that guy, but I'm trying to listen to the clip right now.
Still in real life.
What a fucking... You guys even know what that clicking is?
It's either you constantly unmuting and muting or tapping.
Yeah, it's... Yeah. There's a button on the back of my, on the back of my mic side. the sound mix just completely messes with the...
I'm listening to my clip. I can't hear all that well because Ethan's still making fucking noise, and all I hear is ass sex legends.
Yes. Oh, so now you're watching porn without us. Are you seriously watching porn by yourself?
Not even good.
I will not let you destroy my one.
Someone's breathing into their mic a lot.
Yeah, greatly appreciated if you could.
Sorry, I forgot it was in front of my mouth.
I think that's Cat.
Full cat. I wonder if my Sims 4 characters are still alive. Probably not.
One of the chests in the back of this area is good. Can't remember which.
Probably backdashing.
Can confirm, Michael, you did say DPS in that clip.
I'm gonna put my cat in the
Thank
mic.
you.
I play some Assassin's Creed Syndicate. Assassinate entire crowds of people, you know.
Woo! Love the sensible.
What is that one? It's an accessory I don't think I'll use, but I'm a collector.
I might go through my clips now.
Literally God of War 2, I ain't gonna finish
I
it.
also love no-scoping people with a sentinel.
I literally do it on a daily basis.
So you love it, yes.
I don't know, I mean, it's more of just one of those things of like, I don't necessarily enjoy hip firing my guns, I just hip fire all my guns.
That's literally the, did you do it? Yes, sadly, yeah.
I mean, it's like, I've associated hip firing my guns to be almost synonymous with ADSing my weapons, because it's... I don't know if I'd call it a strat, because it's such a basic mechanic in my mind. It's kind of like when I'm playing Tetris and people are like, oh, I see, you build up that area and you leave that one sliver so you can clear 4 lines at once. That's smart. And I'm like, that's how you play the game. It's like, do you like hip firing the Sentinel? That's how you play the game.
Uh-oh. My,
That's how you play the game.
I think my capture gallery froze. Already. I haven't even trimmed it yet.
Proudest clip I ever put up was the suicide by gambling one from Final Fantasy IX.
Place to mesmerize. Place to mesmerize.
Kill yourself!
It's just a goof.
I'm so happy, like, no one came and yelled at me for that, saying that loud. Because I screamed that, dude.
Game one.
I was playing cards in Final Fantasy VIII with Michael, and I was trying really desperately to get this card named Ward. And I could not get this guy, or Kiros, one of the two, and I could not get this guy to play the card to save my life. And I finally took the card, and I was playing direct, and I actually had to flip the card to get it. And I finally flipped it, and the only way for me to win the match without him taking the card is if he placed a Mesmerize in a very specific spot. And the setup I had, it was like, Well, he has absolutely no reason to place his mesmerize, but it's literally my only shot. So I set it up, and then while he was making his decision, because he was a smart AI, so he would do it before he played the card, I was just saying, place the mesmerize, place the mesmerize, place the mesmerize, and then he places it, and I yell at the top of my lungs, kill yourself! I'm so happy Minecraft Dungeons exists, because they add so many of the fucking mobs that were rejected in Minecraft.
Like what?
The Chillager and the Glow Squid. Although the Glow Squid did get added.
Can't remember if any actually interesting gear is back here or not. Mimic.
Anyways. How are y'all doing?
Grinding.
Doing your mom.
Dumbasses. Fucking dumbasses everywhere. I only have one serum, you dumbass fucking cunts.
Oh yeah, I know Squadrons is one of the games of the month. What's the other one?
Oh no, my PS Plus ran out like a couple weeks ago.
I forgot you had Plus, honestly.
Yeah, the only things I really got into playing from it was Vampire and more Shadow of War.
Virtua Fighter 5 Ultimate Show.
Negated.
Another fucking Street Fighter with my ass.
I didn't remember that there were traps that caused disease in this dungeon. Wouldn't expect it from like the
Honestly,
fucking
it's just like
second
it looks
dungeon
like a crossover of Tekken and Street
game.
Fighter. And it looks like a PS3 game. It's a Sega game. Sega of America too.
This is a main.
2 to 17 network players. I guess you can hold tournaments.
Poyo Poyo.
No, Puyo Puyo is up to 4 players.
Come on.
Genshin Impact is still promoted as like a new popular game.
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Did they update the graphics yet?
I can never tell shit like that.
Fair enough.
Bizarre weapons. Hopefully the yes.
Nigger.
I just realized something. Puyo Puyo Tetris will always be the first game in my Tetris folder, because it's the only Tetris game that doesn't start with T.
Oh yeah.
Well, technically it could start with anything after T, and it wouldn't be.
Well, yeah, but it's Puyo Puyo Tetris, so it starts with a P.
Yeah.
So if I get a Puyo Puyo game, which fucking folder do I put it in?
Tetris.
I guess I could just make it up. I could just call the
RPG.
folder Puyo Puyo Tetris.
Ryan,
RPG.
Yep.
I know the whole bullshit about selective ads and shit, but I'm getting advertisements of magic cards in my thing that I'm looking up for bizarre weapons for Final Fantasy XII.
Yep, the internet knows you better than you.
Yep.
Balls itch.
Hey Ryan, you want to hear something stupid?
Sure.
The only craftable set of daggers in Final Fantasy XII is the easiest to obtain of the rare drop daggers.
I have to get 2 more kills as Gibraltar. I was about to call him Gibraltar.
Thank you. I don't want to fucking read about the side quests. Fucking
Quickly, how do you spell George?
George.
Jorj. Tell me I'm
You know
wrong.
what? Close enough.
Wait, Ryan, I got the perfect spelling. Fuck off.
Joj. Josh.
Josh.
Aim back on my dress. Grab my dress.
Fuck. Come on. Weapons.
You know, I stand by this thing that I used to say all the time that I haven't said recently. I'm tired of getting games to play with you guys that you guys never play with me anymore.
Like what game?
Like, Don't Starve, The Forest.
I want to play that.
We
I wanna
played
play the
Don't
Forest.
Starve for a while. You played it more than I did.
Yeah, that's my point.
Yeah. I wasn't
I
even the
played
one
Need
that
for
initiated that one.
I played Need for Speed for a while after you guys stopped playing, and then now it seems like people might start getting back into it. I'm just playing Astroneer. I actually want to load up Astroneer, see if they updated it at all.
Astroneer would
They
be
don't.
fun.
I need the shotgun. Triple kill.
I probably would have continued playing Astroneer if it ran better.
I was thinking about getting it, but then meh.
We just have to make sure we keep our shit dispersed.
Do you guys know I'm
You
back
know,
on my
it's
trap?
laggy.
My trap. Cody.
What's one place you...
You hatch, I haven't been that you want.
Have you ever had a dream that you...
What's one place you hatch I haven't been that you want to?
Okay, what are you guys laughing at?
Jake in the chat.
That's mean, guys. Don't do that.
Yeah, like you could do anything about it. You can't even see it.
I'm playing a video game.
I'm playing a video game too, but I can see it. Ooh, got him.
I don't need this toxicity right now.
I don't remember why I clipped this. Where's the laughing?
You fucking
Hey, Jeremy.
What?
And or Donnie.
What?
Could I potentially get a ride and or get a ride for someone else tomorrow?
When? What? Why?
Guess who's back in town? Who?
Your girlfriend.
Aiden.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Also, apparently he has one of my shirts.
I guess stop talking.
Huh? Now we never stop talking. He just is really bad about messaging people.
Good friends never stop talking.
Yeah.
Cutscene.
Friends never cut cutscenes. Just because you are a bad guy.
Does not mean you are a bad guy.
Alright, guys, I need your opinion. Sending
No.
this in the chat. What do you prefer?
Either, because you sent it.
That's not how that works.
I think it's exactly how it works.
Nah. There.
No matter how you sleep at night.
Usually pillows.
Sounds like you have a pretty nice living.
I choose bottom left.
None of the above.
Why?
Not a fan of them.
I think you're wrong.
No, I think
That's a strain.